Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever your time zone is. This is the Metroid Prime 2 Randomizer Mentor Tournament. I am Leno running solo today. We have Windblown Leaf and Rinchon going up against each other today. This is the second round of the lower bracket. That means that the winner will move on and advance to the next round to face Astral Echoes. The loser will be eliminated for the remainder of the tournament. We have just a slight delay for the gate to drop, but once that happens, we'll be underway. Hope everyone's having a good day today. It is Friday. It is towards the end of March. We're late March here. And for our agreements today, we have the new patcher and multiplayer items. That's been a favorite combo for most of the runners for this tournament. New patcher especially, but multiplayer items are been a good one. Been a good one for everyone to pick. So let's do a quick recap while we wait for the gate to drop here. So Rinchon was sent to the lower bracket in the first round of the bracket stage by Steve, who then defeated Kamir in the first round of the lower bracket to advance to where we are at now against Windblown Leaf. Leaf, first match, lost to Arrow Razor, had the bye for the first round. In round 2, faced Arrow Razor, and Arrow Razor won that one to send Leaf down to the lower bracket. Leaf then was given a bye since we had a drop. And then Leaf's opponent now is Rinchon, which is where we're at now. Oh, Chad, this is going to be a good one. Rinchon had a pretty close match with the last one against Kamir to advance. Had a pretty good victory. And as a general reminder for the Mentor Tournament, in the bracket stage, there are no mentors assisting, I should say, our mentors. They have to, or our mentees, I should say, they have to run solo and take what they learned up to this point. All right, we are still waiting on the gate to drop. Our runners are ready to go. Just a slight delay there. We apologize for that. But we will be underway as soon as we are able to. In other gaming news, I hope everyone's enjoying the newly released Xenoblade Chronicles X that dropped yesterday. I'll be sitting down to give it some time this weekend, I should say. It is the weekend. Friday. What am I talking about? Friday. And we should be hearing about the Nintendo Switch console in, let's see here, it's the 21st today, so we have, let's see, 12, 13 days? Yeah, we should be hearing about that pretty soon. Promise, chat. We will be underway shortly at some point. Soon, TM. Oh, and yes, our seed hash today is Oasis GFMC Teloric. Not indicative. Our race hash, however, is Puzzled Trial. That might be indicative. As in, it's puzzling why we haven't been able to start yet. But it's okay, chat. We're working on it. Oop. And it looks like I'll be joined shortly by Drake while we get underway here. See, this is the problem with technology, chat. You do things, you click the buttons, and for some reason, it doesn't go. Reminds me of the Star Trek episode, Good Samaritan. Make ship go. We are strong. Right now, we are not strong. Our ship no go. Race no start. Yep, race need new age oil to go. Hello, KRAR. We know what you're gonna expect today. You want some airy specifically. Let's see here. What kind of silliness should we expect for this race? Well, last week we generated 4 seeds in a row in one day. All 4 were required contracts. This race today was generated by Aaron Explosives. Hey, I think we're gonna finally get underway here. Huzzah! All right, the gate has been dropped. The 11-minute delay has ended. And Leaf's timer was not linked to the race time room, so we'll do a quick sync once the race starts. And it should be any moment now when our restream catches up. There we go. 10 seconds. And we are now joined in the booth by Drake. How you doing, Drake?
I doth arrive. Hello. I'm alright.
Did you hot dog signing up?
I hot dogged hitting submit, apparently. I assume you've done all the introing, and it looks like, what is this? What do we got? Space jump. And our first hint reads, Screw Attack TAS.
That'll be free. As we do a quick sync up here. Jumping in
So
space,
immediately
that's
grabbing
Rinchon,
Screw
sorry.
Attack. I am shocked. Shocked, I tell you.
Yep, this just continues the trend. Screw Attack is either super early or it's go mode. There is no in between.
Indeed.
How you doing today, Drake?
I'm doing alright. I just had a bunch of stuff to do earlier this week, and now it's all done, and the stress has been reduced, so I'm happy about that.
Nice.
How about you?
Doing pretty good. I picked up Xenoblade Chronicles X yesterday. I am continuing some Pixel Remaster on the Switch. But in the meantime, we're going to do some... got the race here. I did do some intros earlier, but we had an 11-minute time delay before we got started, so I guess we can do it again. Our RAs today, our Runners Agreements, our new patcher and multiplayer items. This is lower bracket round 2. The winner of this race goes on to face Astral Echoes in the next round. The loser is eliminated from the tournament.
Indeed, and the winner of Astral Echoes and this plays TGC.
Yep, and that'll also be a good one.
Yeah. The slayer of my beloved Jeffrey. I'm sad.
Rinchon and
Scotland defeated Canada.
We'll get him next time, right?
Yeah. Definitely.
Both of our runners picking up some strats from previous rounds where they have waited to lower the gate until after Dark Alpha Splinter. This is a pretty niche strategy here where you wait to do it if you have space jump and only space jump, so you can get over the gate.
Both pronunciations of niche are correct, apparently.
Yeah, yes, they are. Missile expansion. Okay, we can check storage cavern B right away. Our missile launcher can be fairly buried now that we have movement.
Oh yeah. If we find bombs, then it'll be extra buried. If we find, what else can we find to make it?
Power bombs would be extra
Giga
buried.
buried. What do you need for bombs? Power bombs would also make it really buried. Emerald plus boost plus spider. Yeah, get really buried.
Yep.
Yeah.
We can put this all the way in FTA if we really feel like it.
That's you can put it all the way in Sank Entrance.
Yeah, you could, yeah.
You need missiles to get past Sank Entrance, so that ain't happening. Do you need missiles to get into Torvis?
Yes, you
do. Yeah.
Both sides need it. Because you have the secret gates on one side and the front door has a missile before you even get in the elevator.
That's right, okay. Random missile doors all over the place.
Yep.
Gotta remember those.
Oh,
speaking of the devil.
Seekers. Okay. Choose your flavor of launcher.
Okay, early Seekers. I'm trying to remember what logically that might net us. I don't think it does anything, right?
That tells me, since we have Screw Attack, we are 2 items away from Transport A-Axis being a Logic Dark Visor and Missile Launcher. Actually, yes. I think because we have... Yeah, oh yeah, that's Missile Launcher, because Seekers are behind missiles. Yeah.
Well, that would be... Yep. Seekers would be behind missiles anyway, no matter what you do.
That's true, yeah. Alright, Arn. First in cache hint is a missile-related upgrade. We don't care about that.
Unless you care about unlimited missiles, which is fine. Looks like we have our divergence immediately. Leaf electing to do Calm Area at the least. We might even see GFMC, whereas Rinchon is going straight to Aegon. We were rewarded with a Dark Burst.
Ooh, energy tank early. We always like to see that for our early Dark World runs. The missile launchers and GFMC compound. Is
That is good
this
info.
even randomized?
That is good info.
Now the question is it on ship or is it in crate? It can be either one in this case, depending on where bombs are.
Actually, it's good info. Leaf is going to get good info on this. If it's on ship, that's also good info.
Yep. Beam related upgrade. Oh, that could be spicy.
Yeah.
Reliquary not necessarily dead, but probably dead. Oh, that did not look like a missile.
For a second, on my end, it looked a little green, but then it kind of formed the shape of a missile, and now I'm rather confused, so I will look.
Okay.
Before I do that, I just saw something.
That had the look of a larger yellow item, so it could be something like unlimited missiles, but... Okay, Sky Double Key number 9 in Mining Station Access.
Vanilla?
Launcher is indeed in crate. Okay, now if you're Leaf, do you take your power bomb? Yeah.
Oh, that's true. It's as soon as power bombs come into logic. That's looks like beam ammo on MSA. I want to say.
Well, actually, the launcher's already in logic because we have space jump screw attack.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Well, we're just power bombs away from wind chamber gateway being in logic, which is what I was trying to say.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right.
That is what I was trying to say.
That's the launcher you were referring to. Okay, we have just a missile. Okay. So we are expected to come to GFMC right away to logically pick up our launcher so we can go further into Aegon. As it appears.
Probably vanilla bombs here. Oh, that looks like we're getting this. What is this?
Even if it's
I would assume this
expansion early.
Yeah,
even if it's an expansion early, they're never really a bad thing to turn down.
Looks like missiles in wind chamber. That's a missile in Mine Plaza, definitely. Thank God for players who play on emulator. You can actually easily see that.
Both of our runners today are on emulator.
Burger, we'll take it. Okay, so the play was probably not GFMC. That's unfortunate. Hopefully ship has nothing. Otherwise Leaf is just plainly behind.
Yeah.
Although, every time I have said that in the past, people have then ended up doing the entirety of GFMC loop anyway. Wait, what? E-Tech?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
Okay, so our play is Command Center then.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Command Center.
And Central Mining Station.
Yeah, I forgot for a second the station. So what could Command Center and Central Mining Station have? That'd be fun. Oh, we're turning around. No. I guess maybe Rinchon is there is an argument, I guess, to go here GFMC. It's a crappy one, but the argument could be that it's missiles on top of ship and then it's just bombs. On box. Maybe that's one argument, but still, let's not do that.
I think if you're already here, if you're Rinchon, you just stay in Aegon and do what you can until you have to come back out.
I agree. That's absolutely. What I was saying was that every time I've said that in the past, it's like, okay, well, GFMC didn't work out, and then every time I've said that, the player who's supposedly ahead just does the entirety of GFMC loop anyway, and it costs no time to do GFMC, so
Yep. Rinchon did
because on your way to Torvis, and if you have supers, it's like, why not?
Oh wait,
do that?
I was gonna say Rinchon didn't check Mining Station Access. No, that's where we found our first Sky Double Key. Yeah. Okay, so our play, we have one item in check, and we have a logical point of no return on Leaf's end coming up here in just a second.
I don't know what the fastest way to kill these turrets is with our equipment. I guess it is Seekers. Wait, is this logical?
What Leaf is doing, no.
Is command center logical here? We don't have bombs. We don't have a logical explosive.
Screw attack will break the gate. So as
It
long
will,
as
but is it
Rinchon...
Is that logical?
Yes, it is. It is expected in these settings.
Okay. Oh, that's probably something. Oh, light beam. So Emerald Lock Light Beam.
Oh, so now we have storage D and yeah, that adds storage D to the logic pool.
If this is Emerald, Rinchon just feels bad.
It is storage D. Oh, wow.
We don't we don't have logical access to light beam yet, no.
You're right. Oh.
So it has to be Central Mining Station.
It is Central Mining Station then, yep.
And I think by the looks of it, it would probably look like bombs, so I'm gonna guess that's just bombs. I'm preemptively put that down.
Bonk.
So depending on what this Emerald is, that play for light beam might have worked out really well. But it could also just not work out. Is that actually?
That does not look like bombs. No, it's visor.
Oh, hammer, okay.
Okay, so Sand Cache is our play then. Sand Cache... likely has to be bombs then in Sand Cache then, I think. Trying to think. Oh, actually, no, it could be Dark Beam. It could be Dark Beam.
There could be a bunch of stuff here now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be... Well, what does Dark Beam unlock?
Dark Beam unlocks a point of no return MSB.
Tumos is Dark Ammo.
But we don't have logical light beam for that yet, or power bombs. So actually, no, it wouldn't be that. Wait, what?
Dark
visor. Light beams and logic. Are you kidding me?
You gotta be kidding me.
That's our logical dark.
Wow! GFMC really worked out. Oh my god, you guys.
I believe you were saying something about a minute ago. Wow.
So what is okay? What do we have now then?
Light beam is okay. So it's logical. So it's logical storage D. I believe we have a pure vanilla dark beam here in this scenario.
Is there any other check we're missing? Hold on, mine plasma. And light beam. There it is.
Oh, that's great. That's great info for Rinchon. Just head straight back for that.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? Hive Chamber A, Dark Missile Trooper.
Hive Chamber A, okay.
Yep, that's also in logic.
We can also check Hive Chamber B, but it's not logical. Download Chamber was checked, no?
Download Chamber was checked. That was our first empty tank.
Okay. Event area does not... Oh, wait, we can... Can we do a little bit of labs? We can screw attack the crystal to get to the save station. If we find boost somewhere, then sand processing comes into logic.
We still need bombs for sand processing. Unless you want to do... Oh. You laid that power bomb way too early.
So yeah, just storage D and Hive Chamber A. I can't think of anything else. Dark Visor Seekers early is spooky. That is...
And actually, those bombs can actually be very late. If Boost Ball appears first, we have a plethora of checks in Sanctuary that become available to us.
Do we? We don't have Spider.
We don't have Spider, but we have front door Sank access.
But we don't have Spider to collect any of the items in Sank. So. We don't have a beam to get to top of Sank either. We can't use bombs to go through Mini Gyro either. I don't think there's anything in Sank if we find boost. If we find Spider and boost, then we all have stuff. Then we'll have stuff.
If we have Spider moves, yep. Okay, we're gonna get Defiled Shrine here. Missile related upgrade. We don't care about that.
We could check Call of Honor Dead Heroes, Rinchon. I wouldn't mind that play.
Yeah, we can scout it.
Might be a little slow, but I wouldn't mind it. Since all of it is a little deceptively slow to check at any point.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we could check it on the way to hints if we have boost, but why not check it now? Alright.
Energy tank, okay.
Storage B, or Storage D, is our logic. Dark Beam. Into, wait, okay, we have Dark Beam, then it gets us what? Storage D. We don't have logical access to, no, we do have logical access to escape labs. So our next progression has to be what? Storage D is one of them. Or Storage B, excuse me.
Yeah, Storage D being Vanilla Dark Beam, that opens up Storage B, Doomed Entry, Incash 1, and Battleground. And Battleground Incash.
And Battleground Incash, correct. Is there any other portal we have access to? Dark Aegon Key 2. Okay, so we don't even, yeah. Wow, that really, and then after that, what has to be there so we can escape either Supers plus Dark Beam, or Supers plus Dark Suit to escape.
Yep, correct, because
or,
Inkcloud,
oh no,
yep.
So if Storage B has nothing, then it has to be Doomed Entry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
And then if it has nothing, then we have to either have, well, Light Beam, no, we have Light Beam. No, but we can't escape labs. Oh, no, we can.
Let's see here. Power bombs could be a thing to put Sand Canyon here into logic.
That is one. Leaf could do Sand Canyon right now, but we don't have power bombs.
Yep,
probably
needs to
looking
get a
for
drop. So we have to kill the, as Captain would like to say, the bees. Sorry.
Indeed. Not the bees.
Okay, going for the Shriek Bats. This, if you can combine all the 80% drops at once. So very early route divergence, definitely paying off for Leaf, just getting ahead of the logic. Doesn't realize it yet because of the Dark Visor have not been found yet. That is a missile? Missile. And Rinchon now confirming the beam-related upgrade hint at Reliquary. Not yet dead, but is likely dead.
Now, if Storage D doesn't have something, we have hot dogged something, somehow.
Then, yes, that is correct. We would have hot dogged something. I think Storage D has to be something, though. I think
it has to be dark. Yeah. We have screw attacks, we can't, I mean, I don't know, bombs, we can't even go to, yeah.
We have no way to bioenergy production, bomb locked both directions. Yep, so I think Leaf is shooting the door, getting it ready.
Sandcash was whatchamacallits?
Dark Visor.
Dark Visor, yeah.
That puts our Light Beam in logic from Transport A access.
There it is.
No, don't grab that now, Leave. Nope. Do the fight first. There you go.
Do screw attack with the fight, or if you have a power bomb.
Yeah. Yep, more vanilla, but in this case, kind of had to be.
Yep. Okay, so now we check main reactor, which I'm probably just gonna have to go to the VOD to see because it's always impossible to see. Dark Oasis hint, and then Storage B, and then Doomed Entry.
And then Storage B, Doomed Entry, yep.
That is something.
That is Sonic Boom. Yeah, that's Sonic Boom.
Awesome. You grab it. You're a cultured gamer. You grab it.
You obviously grab it. Yep, there it is.
Obviously.
Sonic Boom. in its vanilla location right there. Missile related upgrade, Dark Oasis. We definitely don't care about that. That is donezo.
It's definitely not worth it to go grab.
Yeah, even if it's unlimited missiles, you do not do that.
Now, Leaf does not know that Light Beam is logical here. Leaf is actually out of logic until they find that... Oops, down we go. As soon as Leaf finds that Sandcash, Dark Visor, everything will be in logic for them.
Yep,
right now
so
they just do that.
If they go out the front door of Central Binding Station, which, you know, obviously we hope they do, we'll find the Dark Visor, Light Beam puts into logic, chain complete, and now we move on. Yeah. Question in chat, Light Beam was in Transport A-Axis and Great Temple, locked by the Dark Visor, Seekers of all things.
Off to Doomed Entry we go. Leaf doesn't know that though, so...
Yep, Leaf does not know that.
Also, if you want all the deets, here are all the item locations we know so far.
Now, do you do Central Mining Station first?
Absolutely.
Before you do Doomed Entry?
Absolutely. Well, actually...
Because you're probably... well, actually, no,
I think you find the logic here, if you're Leaf. It is more check dense to do Doomed Entry, but I think you clear up the logic. Maybe Leaf doesn't understand the logic is not clear here. We can ask him about it.
Well, we don't have Spider Ball to go out the main reactor side, so I think looping out through CMS makes sense here.
But don't we have access through the front of CMS?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Doomed Entry missile?
What is... Oh, that's a missile. As long as Leaf opened the gate.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, this is gonna be kind of a not great decision here overall. We are missing that Dark Visor, so Battleground in cache is not going to be obtainable at the moment.
Oh, that would be rough. That might actually be the difference maker.
So if it actually is Battleground in cache, Leaf might fall behind here depending on the status of that gate to get to CMS.
Suit.
Oh gee,
that's one of our.
That's not good.
Well, it could be. It could be the in-cache is nothing, and then we just get supers and we bail.
Yeah, if supers is the battleground fight, that's totally fine.
But I believe this puts Pod W into logic.
Actually, what is the battleground in-cache? Morph Ball related. That could be That could be like Boost Ball, Spider Ball, or main power bombs. That's yeah. So we know we won't find supers there, but we could have another item there.
Wait, with that Amber, the Light Beam, we have... Wait.
So
we have access to...
Pod W gets
Pod W, we have access to... Do we have access to Meeting Ground?
Meeting Ground.
Yeah, we do. But I don't think we have access to... We do.
We don't have logical access to the Torpus yet. We need bombs.
What do we need bombs for?
The gondola. The slope jump to get to
we don't have supers. We need the slope jump.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So Dark Suit just adds Pod W to the pool. Okay. So Pod W, Spider Ball, Boost Ball?
or the
to add in our Battleground in cache Morph Ball.
I missed what was on Battleground.
ETM. It's our validation.
Okay. Dang. Okay, this is very linear seed, but I think Rinchon now might be able to claw back into an advantage. Leaf had a pretty significant advantage there, but unfortunately, not following the logic is going to get hard punished for it.
Yes and no, but yes, because didn't get the Dark Visor, but also no.
Yeah,
because they didn't get the Dark Visor.
if it's Battleground cache, Omega hard punished.
Oh, mega hard punished. Yep.
If it is not, if it's just Pod W, then yeah. Get out of the way. There we go.
So what would let's say Battleground in cache then is our super punishing play. What item could appear there that would make it really, really bad for Leaf?
Supers would be bad. Supers would be mega bad.
It's a Morph Ball related upgrade. So
bombs. Bombs.
Yeah. Bombs.
Bombs
Oh,
would be
yeah.
the worst, easily.
Bombs would be the worst. Yep. Yeah, we have boost ball, spider ball, power bombs, and bombs available to battleground and cache.
I think bombs would be the
We'll
most punishing, easily, because bombs
Yeah.
opens up about a trillion checks right now. It opens
Yep.
up Torvis, it opens up
Yep.
Dark Aegon Loop, it opens up Aegon Energy Controller for hints, it opens... Actually,
Opens
I think
up,
it just... Actually, no, wait, bombs...
it
super...
literally opens up. Yeah,
yeah.
bombs open up almost the rest of the game to us.
Yeah.
With what we've done. We can't logically check SDK hints yet.
Not with a bomb's correct. Yes.
We can't do Torvis Energy Controller, but we can do almost the rest of Upper Torvis. Minus a couple checks. We can do... What was in Transport B access?
It was missile or power... No, it was power bomb.
Yeah. Power
Power bomb,
okay.
Transport B. They got it. That's all they got.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you tell that stuff?
Oh, Bioenergy Production, that's where we're going.
No, we don't have bombs.
Oh. Save warp.
Save warp, okay.
Save warp, okay.
Oh, we didn't get Dark Visor.
Yep, Leaf didn't get the Dark Visor, and they didn't open up the gate, so...
They didn't open up the gate, that's the blunder.
So that's the save warp right here, okay.
That's the cock-up cascade, if you will. It's where you mess up and it becomes a cascade. Hence the name. But Leaf doesn't know it yet. That's when you...
Yeah. I suspect Leaf will do the rest of the...
Well...
Here, which is just 2 checks, but...
Leaf should kinda know because they're not logic still. It has to be either Emerald or Dark Visor, and and both of those things would be very, very nice to have.
And that's why I think Leaf is going to do the rest of the Temple Grounds loop first. You know, Dark Missile Trooper, Cache, Hack Chamber B, and then we'll follow that up back into Aegon for the Dark Visor, which will then put everything.
Hopefully. Now is Rinchon going to collect the cool item?
Looks like no.
Neither of these gamers are cool gamers.
Missile related upgrade. Oh wait, Rinchon?
Oh, maybe he's thinking Annihilator?
Oh, setting up for it. Setting up. Oh.
I'm joking, you shouldn't be picking this up, but... Oh! No, wait, is that a soft lock?
No. There's a skill patch there.
Oh, you can just screw attack out.
If you can just screw attack into the hole here... Wow, you can just do that?
Maybe?
Can you just do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, Rinchon deserves to win this game.
Storage A can be bombs once our power bombs get found. Oh, if Storage A is bombs, that's terrible.
Yeah. Oh, progression. Is that bombs? That looks like bombs.
Is it? No.
Is that
a Cestrion special again? Yo, let's go.
Dude, have we not commentated like 3 Cestrion seeds right now?
Yo,
bro, you and me apparently are the new Cestrion right now.
Feeding Pit is now a thing.
Feeding Pit. You gotta be kidding. Feeding Pit or Battleground Cache?
And now suddenly Rinchon is in a tight spot because we don't have the dark suit.
Well, yeah. I mean, oh wow.
Rinchon will get the dark suit. Rinchon will get that dark suit, but I mean, come on.
Yeah.
What's going on with this?
Okay. It needs to be bombs in Battleground Cache, I think. Otherwise, Rinchon's just behind. Where's Leaf going?
Where's Leaf going?
We can't go to FTA.
No, you don't have Emerald.
Oh, we can't go to Incache or in Reliquary because we don't have a Dark Visor.
Oh, we're going.
Wait, is Ink Reliquary in Logic?
No, we're going to Phase on rounds. And yes, Reliquary is in Logic.
Oh my.
But we don't care about Reliquary.
Eating Pits or Reliquary? That'd be...
Reliquary is a beam related upgrade.
Bruh.
No.
That would be incredible.
No. Supers and Reliquary? No, that would be terrible.
Annihilator and Reliquary into...
Oh.
Good lord. Wait, now where are we going?
I swear, Leaf.
We do not have the ship. We cannot go to the
Leaf,
ship.
you're about to get a message prompt. There you go.
Oopsie.
And now there's the dark suit for Rinchon.
Okay, now Battleground. Boy howdy, Battleground is...
If Battleground is just a burger, that is a huge relief. You know, if you're doing relief. If it's one of our majors, and I'm not actually suspecting bombs here, that's really, really bad for Leaf. Great for Rinchon.
Phase on Grounds was in Logic a while ago, actually. I forgot about that, yeah. Once we picked up that dark suit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Phase on Grounds. No idea.
I don't see anything. Dark ammo? No, missile.
Hit missile. Meanwhile, Battleground Cash. Engine's going for it.
It's just a burger. Wow! That is a huge bailout for Leaf.
Oh, it is a burger. So, Feeding Pit. Leaf does not know if they do not have Dark Visor.
Feeding Pit Storage is not logic yet. We don't have main power bombs. So
yeah,
it's
so either Ing Reliquary is our progression or Feeding Pit.
Oh, if it's
Ing Reliquary,
okay, so if it's
incredible.
okay, so if Reliquary is progression, it has to be super missiles. This
or Annihilator. Or Annihilator into Ing Cash. No, we don't have bombs. Never mind. I was about to get excited. I got a little excited.
No, we need some elevator shenanigans if we want to put.
Oh, did we realize? Yep, we just realized that we do not have the Dark Visor. Right. There we go.
Oh, Leaf is so close to that Dark Visor.
Yep.
But yet so far.
So Rinchon needs to go to where? Pod W into immediately turn around for Feeding Pit. Or no, Pod W into Ing Reliquary probably is the most.
So
who's in the lead? We do not know yet.
That's a good question. Leaf has knowledge on 2 more majors than Rinchon.
No idea where bombs are. So right now it is progression's either an Ing Reliquary, in which case Leaf has to go all the way back to Aegon to grab a Dark Visor, or it's in Feeding Pit, or it's both. We don't know yet. Rinchon has to go to Pod W to find Light Suit. Funny game. Into probably going to Phase on Grounds because that makes the most sense.
Okay, so Leaf. This ended up being a pivot save. We're gonna save warp again. Probably gonna go pick up the Dark Visor from Sand Cache. Oh, if you're Leaf, okay. So if you're gonna save warp, you have to pick up the Light Suit anyway. And then Leaf is just gonna follow Amber Translator, which will then get the Dark Visor. But then if you're Leaf, do you follow that immediately back into Dark Aegon? Or do you go beeline it for Reliquary, hoping it's your Supers or Annihilator? Oh, you know what?
I think you probably do. I think it's more check dense than Aegon to stay in Aegon. You have Feeding Pit, you have Battleground Cash.
I just thought of something horrible. So, Reliquary is Annihilator Beam. Feeding Pit is your Echo Visor for your bombs in Profane Path.
That would be great.
Because right now, main power bombs does not open anything to us. Emerald opens a path into Sanctuary, but we can't collect any items. In fact, we can't even do anything once we're in Sank. Except smile like Quentin. Cobalt does nothing. Spider Ball does nothing. Boost Ball by itself does
We're
nothing.
just checking a Cursed Lake, which is going to net us at best unlimited missiles. And I'm not sure I agree with that. Wait, Leaf lost Light Suit?
Leaf took a reset. Reset at reliquary access.
Oh, okay. Why is that any faster?
I don't know.
Especially considering we have to do portal, we have to grab lightsuit again.
Mm-hmm. Bombs can not be airy.
No, you need bombs to solve the main gyro puzzle.
Yes. There is still the possibility that bombs could be buried in Sanctuary. We do need a couple items and some really gross logic to make that happen. But it's possible.
I'm actually curious why Rinchon went for a Curse Lake. Maybe thought super missiles are considered missile related?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, so if you're relatively new to this, super missiles are technically a beam-related upgrade, as are all of the charge combos in both Prime games. Your missile upgrades are going to be your missile launcher and your seeker missiles, all missile expansions, and if they are enabled, unlimited missiles. Leaf taking aim at some of the splinters in this room. They might be thinking, okay, what do I do now?
Probably just power bomb.
Tyrannosaur in chat brings up a good point. This only applies to multi-worlds, though. If you are playing a multi-world, and one of the players is playing Metroid Dread, your super missiles are a missile system. Or they're a missile-related upgrade. Because in that game, your supers, your ice missiles, and your storm missiles are all missile-related upgrades. Okay, so now... Dark Egg on Key 2 there for Leaf. So now... Rinchon is going to check Reliquary. Is Leaf about to be hard Omega punished for not having that Dark Visor?
Oh, let's find out. Being Reliquary supers into Warrior's Walk, bombs into... Good lord.
Yep. We also, if it was supers, it also opens up. No, it doesn't because we don't have bombs yet. I was going to say storage C. That's not a thing yet.
All right.
The 37-minute reliquary check.
Oh,
supers. Oh, that is. So that's twice now. Leaf has had one check left behind, and it's going to be ultra punishing both times.
Oh boy. Now, feeding pit could still just be bombs, and we play on.
Just be bombs. That's actually really bad. Like, if Leaf finds something that takes them away from Reliquary, that's just really, really bad for Leaf. Right now, Rinchon has a clear advantage. Clear advantage for Rinchon.
I doubt Leaf is. Maybe Leaf knows how to skip supers, but Taurus Energy Controller has stuff. Or you can just be good goofy.
Out of bounds is not in Leaf's forte.
Okay. So we need those supers. Absolutely.
We do need this. We absolutely need the supers, and they're in the worst possible spot because that location is just now orphaned for Leaf. Rinchon is gonna save orb, and actually I wouldn't be surprised to see if Rinchon goes to Torvus here.
Torvus is in
Torvus is in Logic now.
Torvus is in Logic, that's right. How much of Torvus? Path of Roots, Great Bridge is not. Forgotten Bridge is. Yep, yes, it is.
Torvus Temple.
Banner Worksite is.
Yep.
No, wait, hold on. Is the climb to... No, wait, it is.
The screw attack across Great Bridge to get to a Banner Worksite is in Logic. The
But
standable
is
in
getting the
abandoned
abandoned
works.
worksite item logical without bomb? I can't remember. I
Well,
think
with
it's going to
bombs have been in Venomous Pond before with settings like this. I believe that standable would be in logic. So
Okay.
I will reference our friend, the data visualizer. Torvis
Torvis Energy
Bond.
Controller, no. Torvis Lagoon, no. Torvis Plaza, no. Torvis Temple, yes.
Oh,
Torvis Temple
we,
Access, yes.
so it's actually not the standable. It's a screw attack bonk to get on top of the platform. That's what
Okay.
puts it in logic.
Underground Tunnel, not
Uh,
yet. We don't have Emerald.
yep.
There's actually not that much. There's actually not that much in Torvis, as I thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 checks. Oh, but Lower Torvis is... yes. Yes, we have access to Lower Torvis. Can we... I think we only have access to Hydrodynamo Station, though.
Hydrodynamo Station is the only thing currently
Yeah.
available. But we need Emerald Translator to actually major upgrades to storage D. Yeah, thanks for that vanilla start being in. Actually, Lower Torvis is out of the picture at the moment. We need either bombs. Actually, we need bombs either way.
Oh yeah, we need bombs. Yeah, we can't get to Lower Torvis Temple.
So the only way,
Without...
yeah, it requires bombs to get to Lower Torvis no matter what. There's
Oh,
three
wait,
different routes.
Is War Ritual Grounds a logic? It is. No way. That'd be amazing.
Yes, you're right. War Ritual
Oh,
Grounds
God.
is in logic.
So War Ritual Grounds, Defiled Shrine, which we know is dead.
And Rinchon's going for War Ritual Grounds. And
Yeah.
oh, Rinchon, don't go for hints though. If you go for hints, you're gonna find yourself D
A little
away.
bit of an oops, yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Leaf, is Leaf still in Late Aegon? No,
Leaf
back to
is
Temple
back in
Grounds.
Temple Grounds. We're going back to Temple Grounds. So, actually, this is more of a heads-up play than Leaf realizes. Leaf is gonna get supers and is gonna be bailed out.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure I agree with this. I feel like Feeding Pit and Central Mining Station... Oh, STK. Never mind.
SDK. Okay, well, we don't really care about this right now. If you're Rinchon, you actually just turn around.
Yeah, you don't even bother with this.
Knowing what's here, you don't care about this. You just pick it up later. But War Ritual.
Uh-oh.
Rinchon. Nope. Stop before you commit. Stop
Turn around. Yeah,
Oh, that was so
God.
close.
Okay, just let's double check the logical checks here. Oh wait, GFMC ship is now logical because Jump Guardian is logical.
Yes, correct.
Oh my god, Trial Tunnel, Junction, Inside Judgment Pit. You got 4. Transport Center, no.
No, we need bombs for Transport Center.
Oh, there's actually... I'm not actually sure I like the Torvis play, considering how much stuff is in Aegon. And the fact that we have hints, if we find bomb, we can grab hints there. I'm not sure. It's actually kind of a 50-50. It is a little... Both are slow. Both are slow to go for, actually. I don't know which one I prefer.
I do like this play by Rinchon, though, to move the block, because if we ever need to come in through Sank, we can just get back to Torvis that way. I do like that play. So I think opening up the shortcuts to at least get Torvis open. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Where's the worst spot bombs can be right now? Aerial training site.
Campion Quad. Campion Tumos.
We need that. We are 2 items away from bombs being in the aerial training site. Echo Visor and main power bombs.
And boost, because we need Sank entrance access.
Oh, yes. Okay, so yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we need
Can
boost
we
to
go
get to Sank.
deeper?
Can't
Vault. Entrance it can be, but we have to go through that.
Vault does not need bombs for the spinners, but needs bombs for the bomb slot to activate the lasers.
Poison Bog is being related, and the item in there is an E.
That could be spicy if Annihilator's in Poison Bog.
Wait, do we actually have Poison Bog logically?
I believe so. If we can get to Forgotten Bridge logically, and I believe we can, we have
No, we
logical
can't.
access.
We can't. We can't get to We don't have. We don't have power bombs to get through Putrid Alcove. And we
Oh,
don't
you're
have
right. You're
bombs to
right.
get through
No,
Portal Chamber
yep.
Dark.
You're correct. Yep.
So
So
we
we
don't
can
have access
do.
to them.
We have Venomous Pond in logic. Yep.
Bathroom is dead, and Torvus is dead as well. Are we bailing on this play? We are? What?
Ooh, I think I disagree
Huh?
more. I think I
Oh,
disagree
maybe
more with
Rinchon
this.
doesn't know that this to climb Great Bridge is beginner screw attack.
Oh, that might be a thing. Okay, so now Rinchon. This is gonna be a jump guardian play then for Rinchon, and possibly also for Leaf.
Still, if that's the case, then should have gone to Aegon anyway, right? Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
one
yeah.
check. Oh, maybe. Okay, wait, hold on. Rinchon wanted to check hits. Fair enough. Never mind. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then realize at last moment, like, wait, I can't actually do this yet.
Okay,
So,
that makes sense.
so from Rinchon's line of thinking, yeah, I agree with the Torvus play. Like,
Yeah.
although I
You're already there,
probably,
and you can save warp right after. So.
yep. Although I probably would have continued in, but that could just be a lack of knowledge on Rinchon's part. I think we'll have to ask that during the interview.
Yeah, I gotta note it down.
Perfect. So our runners are basically neck and neck right now. Rinchon has a little bit more knowledge in Torvus with the Poison Bog, Lagoon, and Path of Roots items.
Mm-hmm.
Leaf lost a little bit of time with the lack of Dark Visor, but is about to get a few more Amber Hands. Yeah, I think this is just going to be a Dark Labs play here into Jump Guardians region.
Yep. Rinchon's also just gonna save maybe what 10 seconds grabbing the Sky Double Key.
Yeah.
That's like. So Rinchon is now just a little ahead. I will switch the auto. Going through the back? No. Probably shouldn't go through the back.
No, in this case, you want to go through the front door.
Yep. So, feeding pit first into Warrior's Walk into etc. Right?
Yeah. Yep. Now, Leaf will have to check the Battleground ink cache, knowing it's a more related upgrade. Might be thinking the bombs are just there. Rinchon haven't already picked that up. We'll just have to do Feeding Pit into Warrior's Walk. Warrior's Walk is not in logic, though. We don't have main power bombs. Or bombs. So that's actually going to be telling of the logic.
Wait, what? No, how is it not logic?
We can't blow up the Great Red Screw Attack. It has to be bombs or power bombs.
Well, the item. Oh, okay.
Yep.
The item, okay. Rinchon? No.
Forgetting Feeding Pit exists. Okay,
Not
Rinchon.
forgetting. Okay.
Rinchon remembering Feeding Pit exists.
We have the Dark Beam with Leaf, so we can shoot these dudes with the Dark Beam. Well, that is a method as well.
Two
All right,
shots.
Feeding Pit. What do you have for us? Nothing.
Light ammo. Okay.
So light suit was just for Ing Reliquary. That is hilarious.
Wow. And the supers are probably going to be hinted on Cobalt or something silly too.
Mm-hmm. So if nothing's here, Rinchon's gonna be confused.
If nothing's
Because
here, that means bombs are on ship.
no, nothing's here and nothing's on ship, then Rinchon's gonna be confused because it has to be Tortoise.
Oh, correct. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. And Rinchon just walked past it.
Here, key.
What?
May. Oh,
Okay.
wow. Okay, so we know bombs are the access to this.
Okay. As soon as bombs comes in the logic, that does Hazing Cliff. Animal Chamber
Well,
we've already checked.
That
Already
completely
checked.
Yep. That actually eliminates Mining Station B and Storage A from the bombs equation.
Yes, that is true.
Did Rinchon check Sand Canyon yet, or did
Yes.
Just did that? Okay.
Yes.
The burger. We are healthy on burgers today.
Love to see it. In the meantime, Leaf having trouble escaping the water. Here we go. Okay. GFMC ship would be. Although that does route nicely into Torvis. You can go to GFMC ship and then straight Windjammer and etc.
And Rinchon having moved the crystal blocks that's just a straight shot back into Torvis in the front door. So that's actually going to be really heads up if that's the case.
If I recall, who were Rinchon's mentors? I believe it was Bello.
Did Luca do one? Don't remember.
He was mentored by the Bureaus mostly. I think a few French dudes.
Yeah.
I know Bello definitely. I think. I only know that Luca's been mentoring Dace.
Right.
But oh, what was Guardian? It was a burger, right? Jump Guardian?
Jump Guardian? Oh,
Oh, are we save warping? Please don't stay warp.
don't say it.
Good. Okay.
Might have. Actually, what was on Jump Guardian? I think it
I'm
must have
about
just
to
been
find
missile.
out.
It must have just been missile.
It was a missile. Annihilator locked by Spider. Annihilator junction sites. Okay. Oh, imagine if this is. Oh, dude, imagine if this is Spider right here. Oh, imagine if this is Spider right
Please do not pull a bellow and try and go for that. Okay, just start ammo.
Okay, so GFMC ship, Rinchon. And now we save warp. No, we don't want to do this because then that happens.
Well, now we're doing that.
I guess we clear layers, so that's nice. Next time we visit this area, which will be never.
We need bombs to get to Storage C. Storage C on both sides is locked by bombs.
Yep.
We're gonna scout this. I'm okay with the scout. Yeah.
Oh, also we can escape through portal chamber.
Yes, we can.
Crossroads is the key.
Okay. Rinchon not scanning the key, but in this case it's fine because there's no other items in the vicinity.
If we had bombs, this would have been nice because we could check the portal terminal hint into save warp, but we do not have bombs, so we cannot do that, sadly.
So if it's not GFMC ship, Rinchon,
yeah,
like you said, you're gonna be super confused.
And indeed, we are going to the GFMC ship.
Although, yeah, I guess this way's faster. I was gonna say go down the amber side, but then you'd have to loop back. So yeah, no, I think this way's faster.
Yeah.
I
And I
think
think
this
we've already done the gate.
Yep.
Oh, no, wait, what? I was going to say go down the emerald side. Is emerald side not just faster?
We are lacking an emerald to go down the emerald side.
Oh, that's of course, yes. That is an important...
Otherwise, yes, that would be the most direct route.
Yes, that makes complete sense, yes. Yeah, okay. Now, what would be the funniest thing on GFMC?
Emerald Translator. That would be pretty funny.
That'd be nice, actually. We could check FTA.
Yep.
We could check that in.
Final FTA. Yep, finally get the final hints.
Okay, what do you have for us? Just a missile.
The answer is Torvus. Okay.
And now we're confused. Yep.
And now we're confused. Yep. So, Venomous Pond. If it's not Forgotten Bridge, if it's not Abandoned Worksite, it's Venomous Pond.
Torvus Temple, Torvus Temple Access, Forgotten Bridge, Abandoned Worksite. Also, new hints.
Yep. He's a
Hive and Torvus.
Torvus Temple Access would be a dangerous action.
It would.
Definition. Because that's point of return. Yeah, Bombs was not top of ship. We can't get into Spider Side. We can't get Sand Processing. Although we do have Dark Burst. If we had Boost Ball, we could theoretically get Sand Processing. Yep, that's where you need to be, Rinchon. Yep, that's where you need to be. Right there. That's the room. Yep, okay. I think Rinchon has the path. But Rinchon is going the wrong way. Bombs cannot be on Chica. Dark Torvus Temple Access is locked by bombs. Just like Torvus Temple Access. None of the major bosses can have bombs.
Correct. Yes.
Rinchon?
Huh?
Why are we going back to Profane Path? You already got the supers. Rinchon... Oh, maybe Rinchon's double checking Phazon Grounds. Maybe he thought he saw something else.
Yeah, I will admit the screw attack, the slope jump logic is a little wacky. The Great Bridge screw attack slope jump is logical beginner, but transport B access is not beginner, which is weird. So it is a little bit weird.
And as for the question in chat, has anyone tried to charge a bomb slot? I don't know if our mentees are familiar with that particular piece of tech. Many mentors who have guided mentees are aware of it, and some of them will do it for fun. We've even had previous tournament races have that R8 in, only to be spoiled anyway because Bomb was just on Albert, for example. But yeah, you will not be seeing that during this race or probably the rest of the Mentor tournament. Although I say that, but then Storm, our number one overall seed, might just give it a shot.
I mean, I'm already frightened. I'm already seeing Cat Human, who only started playing this game like last year, doing light suitless ink caches. Like dark water ink caches. So Lord knows what Storm is gonna do. So.
Yep, Storm. We're just expecting you to do
gravity and mineshaft.
Oh, okay. So Leaf is gonna commit to.
I actually don't mind this.
I don't mind it. We know it won't be bombs, but we can get some new intel down here. Hopefully,
if
Leaf
it
has
is,
saves.
we'd be very confused. Mine Station B is. Oh yeah.
Leaf might be thinking the same thing, actually. Like, what the heck is here? Maybe has pieced together the logic. Or maybe they'll just tell us right here where the bombs are.
That would be hysterical. Annihilator Beam, Dark Age.
Okay, well.
Alright.
Double light ammo. Okay. And now Leaf is confused.
Any linguistics expert in the chat, can you all explain to me why Annihilator is spelled Annihilator? Does anybody know what is the spelling of that word? Is it some like weird Greek stuff that wasn't spelled? Actually, would it be a Greek? It'd probably be. I don't know. Knowing English is either Greek or Latin or French or something. So, or maybe it might actually just be a Germanic word, and it might actually be pronounced annihilator.
I'm from Latin. The word nihil.
Oh, nihil. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Thank you, Storm. Alright, are we gonna climb Great Bridge properly? Wait, is Leaf, okay, yeah, Leaf is just done GMC.
Yep.
Or no, is about to do GMC. I wonder why the English, started adding the "an." Oh, "an" as in, like... Oh, 2-0, okay. To reduce to nothing, I figured that. Thank you, chat. I'm curious why English just ignores the H. It's not too weird to say, I don't think.
Because English is a
Annihilator? Annihilator? It's a little weird, but just dropping it completely? I guess maybe maybe the French dropped it. And then, yeah, that makes more sense to me. The French just dropped the H, and then the English learned it from the French. Actually, that is probably my theory. I'm putting 100 points on that.
All your gamer points today?
Yeah, all my gamer points on how the English dropped that. The H. Annihilator, you don't pronounce huh in that word in English. You don't go annihilator. You just say annihilator.
Rinchon is starting to be bullied a little bit by these guys.
I actually don't know what the best way to kill these dudes is. Is it charge Dark Shot, probably?
So before you actually initiate them and they aggro, if you start them, you can do a fully charged Dark Shot and just kill all 3 of them.
Great Bridge is not logical. No problems.
Not yet.
Oh, like maybe it's an American accent. That's right. Chat points out that the H not being pronounced is a Yank thing. And yeah, we knew about the War Ritual Grounds SDK. It is #1.
Yep. Rinchon was there the first time and almost committed to SDK hands before realizing, wait a minute, I can't actually do this yet.
Rinchon not do... We did not do Abandoned
Did not do Abandoned Worksite.
Maybe it also doesn't know this logic.
Actually, in this case, I don't mind the play because Torv's Temple is like, you can't go any further, so it's better to get this first.
Unless you find Bobs, which case.
Unless you find Bobs. Now, you could argue that you want to go to War Ritual Grounds first to get your bombs, but if this is...
Yeah, I actually kind of think you should do Abandoned Worksite and Forgotten Bridge because if you don't find bombs, then you know the last place you can check is temple access.
And then it routes in well into Total Center Controller. Looks like we're going to get some E for our trouble.
There are no. I guess I can ask. Like the closest. I guess I can ask TGC how he pronounces Annihilator. If he actually pronounces the H. Are there any like England,
We could probably,
English.
we could probably
speakers.
also ask. Yeah, you can't go that way, Rinchon. Don't have bombs. We could probably also ask Stewie Griffin how he would pronounce it from Family Guy.
Yeah, that is an option.
I was wondering if you get that reference.
We'll just call what's his face?
Why you gotta be so rude to Will Wheaton? Also, shout outs to Will Wheaton. He's an awesome dude.
I don't think there are any English or Welsh Randy players. I don't think so. Do we have any English or Welsh? Cobalt? Wait, what? Is that Cobalt?
That's Cobalt.
That doesn't do anything.
No,
That's
Emerald.
Emerald. What does that do?
Half the
FTA.
Oh,
FTA. FTA.
For your boost ball, anyone?
Although Sanctuary doesn't actually open anything for us because we know bombs lock power bombs.
Save before you do this. Save before you do this. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Forgotten Bridge first, and then save, and then you do this, and then you bail. Maybe Rinchon doesn't know that Forgotten Bridge is logical.
Rinchon is having a serious case of I don't know what to do decisiveness.
Oh, check the hint first. Quad is
Quad is fully dead. Yeah, fully dead.
I feel like we go Forgotten Bridge, save, then we do Total Simple Access. Right?
Well, there's no risk checking Venomous Pond because we have light beams. So we can actually get back and forth just fine. So I think you do Venomous Pond first before you do Total Simple Access.
Dude. Let's make this scene more linear. Just go to Venomous Pond, have nothing. Save warp. Go to FTA. Just continue the. Oh, there we go. All right.
All the missiles. And for our 1 hour recap, folks, that is correct. We have no bombs, but we have many other items. Please give our runners a follow. They're putting on a great race for you today. You can also follow Drake, my co-com. You can also follow myself. I'm just the guy with the mic.
Marker, aren't you? Wait, Marker's American. So what? I thought you don't. I thought you pronounce I thought you don't pronounce the H in Annihilator. Or do you? Or does your accent pronounce Annihilator? Annihilator. Vanilla Burger?
Oh, another vanilla burger. That's 8 of 10. Yeah, the only Morph Ball related upgrade we found is an Outer Logic main power bomb in Warrior's Walk.
This is not logical here, these checks. But actually, why doing them, why not? Jano?
There's Leaf getting the B-related upgrade notice for Poison Bomb. We know now that it's not going to be Annihilator.
Yeah, we know that. Why is Leaf so late to Taurus? Because of Mining Station B, right?
Leaf has taken 2 dangerous actions and 1 reset.
Okay. Oh, we can check Portal Chamber Light here, yep. Not logical still.
Correct, this is still not logic. This can't be bombs.
Key. That's one of our doors keys, or input keys, excuse me.
We've had 2 vanilla items so far this seed with our missile launcher and crate and dark beam in storage D. And there is still the possibility of up to 3 more. Actually, no, we could have a couple items be vanilla yet. Boost Ball could be vanilla, which would be horrendous. Spider Ball would be vanilla, which would be atrocious. Cobalt could be vanilla, which would just be funny. And then Grapple Beam could be vanilla, which is whatever. We don't want that anyway.
Yeah. Let's attack so early. Okay, Venomous Bond. After Venomous
This
Bond,
is
we have Torus Simple Access, and then FTA.
FTA. If this is not bombs,
Uh,
if this is not bombs, and yes, we could do Airy for a vanilla Echo Visor. That is also true. Bombs in Venomous Pond.
Bombs.
You love to see it. If you
Okay.
if you're here, you do catch me here.
Yep. And then, grab hints, beat the game.
Yep, grab hints, beat the game. Presumably, well, I mean, we're still go -1 at minimum. We still need Spider Ball. But prospectively, that could be all we're looking for.
Aegon Energy, Bioenergy, SAM Processing, no. Storage C, yes. Transport Center, yes. Vent Area A, yes. There's another burger. Oh my god.
A 9 out of 10. 9
9 out of 10, which means there's a good chance that if it says Morph Ball related, you're gonna have to go grab it.
Yep. So if there's a Morph Ball related upgrade on Hive Dynamo Works, for example.
Now, Rinchon doesn't know about Grav.
True.
So it doesn't know that, like Lower Torvis, a bunch of Lower Torvis stuff came into Logic.
The bombs were just found right here in front of Chica's doorstep in Venomous Pond. Leaf is going to take the same route Rinchon did.
Sank, logically, yes.
Yeah, Sank is now in Logic with our main power bombs.
Yeah, and we can do mini
Spider
Jar
Side.
too, yeah.
Yep, Spider Side.
Cat W. Hall of
Spider
Common
Side.
Master's not.
Hazing Cliff is. We can scout Culling Chamber. We can go up the vanilla route in Sank. And get
I believe a
Dynamo Works that
Leer
way.
is logical. Yes.
Yes. And actually, it's fully logical. We have a way back.
I don't believe anything else is logical though, not till Spider.
Cat West.
Cat West, yeah. Voltino, Sank Temple Access, we don't have Echo.
Nope.
Or Boost. Sunless Bath,
let's
no.
see.
Watch Station Access isn't logic. ATS, no, not till Echo.
Echo or Spider.
Or Spider, yes. Hive Dynamo,
fun
Hive
fact-
Chamber, no, okay.
Fun fact. Actually, is that standable in Hive Dynamo Works in Logic? I'm actually kind of curious. I'm gonna look that up right now. Search for it.
I wonder if it is too. That could put Spider in the watcher. That could put Spider there.
Hive Dynamo Works. Let's see. Hive Dynamo. No. Oh, I've done the wrong one. Okay.
Okay, so we grab hints here, and then where do we go? I guess it depends on what the hints say. No, neither player skipped bombs. It's just that bombs was here in Venomous Pond, and it's like Leaf actually got to it earlier than Rinchon did in terms of pathing. Leaf also has good info on Gravity Boost, and yeah, Gravity Boost info, which is nice. And Rinchon just wants this unlimited missiles. I'm really curious now. That's the second time we've hunted unlimited missiles. Are we gonna get rewarded for it? No.
Okay, so apparently, we eliminate that. If we have Dark Visor and Morph Ball, We need Boost Ball to kill Spider Guardian.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also... Okay, so there is a standable set to beginner with dark damage, but that does not include the Boost Ball. So I'm kind of curious. I don't know if it's in logic without Spider Ball.
There's nothing in the
Reading.
room to suggest, like, what the path is.
Yeah,
Also, hold on.
here we go.
Hints.
Number 8. Sentinel's Path.
Sentinel's Path.
Okay, so not only do we need that on Annihilator, we need Echo.
Recording to logbook.
Profane Path.
Profane?
Well then.
Recording to logbook.
Reactor
Reactor
Core.
Core?
Okay. At least that was easy.
Recording to logbook.
Crossroads. Yep, we saw that one.
Recording to logbook.
Hydro Dynamo Station for number 5.
Recording to logbook.
Bioenergy Production for number 6. And then finally, at number 7, Dark Torvus Temple. Because of course, why not?
Okay,
So
so
we-
now we hunt hints even more. More hints. Yay.
Alright, so now, what do we need? Yes, we need everything.
Everything. What is our route here? I think Torvus, get all the hints. Aegon, get the rest of the hints. Etc., etc. Agree or disagree?
I think we prioritize Torvus for the Emerald hints first, but yes. Because Rinchon only has 2 Amber hints left. We have Aegon Energy Controller and Mining Station. And actually, that's going to benefit Rinchon a little bit because Leaf already did Mining Station B and knows what that hint is.
Mm-hmm.
So Leaf has 1 workable hint left in Aegon.
Does anything require boosts? Question in chat.
Actually, I wonder if that reactor core key does, because I don't know if the unmorphed standable. Where is reactor core? Top of the room. 2. The pickup requires Spider Ball. Standable terrain is set to intermediate, so that is a logically required boost ball for red. Unless reading this is so difficult. I'm just going to assume we need boost ball for it. What else requires boost ball? Oh, Crossroads. Yeah, Crossroads.
Yep,
Okay.
we need boost, yeah.
Yep.
So, Crossroads, also, we just don't know where Chica keys are. We have no info on them. We have not even found one. We have found an Aegon key, an Inghive key. We know that the Inghive keys are in Inghive and Torvus Bog. We found one of the Torvus Bog ones. But yeah, now it's just, yeah. In terms of logical calculations, I don't think we have anything yet, because we just don't have enough info, so we can't deduce where boost can or cannot be, or where echo can or cannot be. We just don't know where the items are. Right now, we just have a bunch of logical checks in Torvus. The only non-logical checks are Plaza Access, Torvus Plaza, Gathering Hall, and Under Temple Boss. Everything else, I believe, is logical.
Yeah.
Including Dungeon,
and
Under Temple Access, Under Transit 1, Sack Chamber, etc., etc.
Alpha Block isn't logic. We know the location of the gravity boost. In fact, Leaf knows the location of the gravity boost. Rinchon does not have that intel yet.
Yeah, that is one detail though. Rinchon does not know where gravity boost is, so Rinchon doesn't know that the tunnels and blog and etc. is logical.
So the lower Torvus checks would benefit Leaf if gravity is hinted on Cobalt.
There was an energy controller. Chica keys, please.
Boost Ball is up to 3 rooms away from Safe Station B. That is main gyro. That is watch station access. That cannot be Dynamo Works. So 1, 2. That could still be watch station. That could still be 1, 2. Yeah. So it's either going to be main gyro, dangerous action point or return, Sank Temple access, and watch station.
Where is safe station B? Up the upper safe station? Lower safe
That's the
station
upper
A.
safe. That's the upper. Yeah, the upper safe
Okay.
station. Yep. That's a really good hint. So that tells me Spider Ball is going to be coming sooner rather than later.
Do we want to go for that? Yeah, like once we get to Lower Torvis, we want to go for that, right? Like, do we skip checks in Lower Torvis and then grab boost? You think, or do we prioritize boosts basically?
Well, we still need Echo and Annihilator, so we need Spider Ball for main gyro to guard against that. We could just
that's
bank on Watch Station Access being the boost ball, which means we can skip Spider Ball for the time being. Dark Egg on keep 1. Okay. Wait, do we have Worm Intel yet?
Nope.
Worm is still in play here. Chica, yep, thanks, game. Yep, we know that.
Thanks, game. Leaf also grabbing this missile. Both of them grabbing a missile.
Our players really like missiles today. We won't need the unlimited missiles by the time we find it.
Grapple beam towards Grove. Thank you. Makes traversing Banner Worksite nicer, I suppose.
Yeah, it makes Gathering Hall a little bit cleaner too.
Meditation Vista. If we find a power bomb, then it's like actually finding the final power bomb here would be big info.
Yep, because then if there's a Morph Ball related upgrade on a name cache, we know it's one of our majors.
Yep.
Even if it's Cannonball, we know it's going to be a major.
You want to confirm what number play Denjet? So watch station access, main gyro, or temple access. Can it be Hive Dynamo? No, it can't be because we need Spider.
Well,
we need
that's also
boost to
that's also
Spider.
crossbow. Yeah, that's also crossbow. Oh, I'm actually kind of surprised Rinchon. Well, yeah, there's actually no reason to go for Arena because we know it's not going to lead to Boost Ball.
Yeah. And getting out would be a little slow.
Yeah. Yeah, so the Boost Ball hint is up to 3 rooms away from Safe Station B and Sank.
Wait,
So that'll be
Rinchon... Lower Torvis is non-logic here for Rinchon without boost.
Without boost.
Right? We need boost. We need boost or grab. Rinchon does not know this, but Lower Torvis is non-logic without boost or grab here. Because we need boost to...
Hydro Dynamo Station check is always in logic. Once we have access down here.
Yeah, but after that, I don't think we have anything. We have Training Chamber, and that's it. Because I don't believe we can... I don't believe we can logically get to the rest of the level, because the intent we have to do the intended path, right? So
yeah, the intended path requires Boost Ball or Gravity Boost.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this is probably a Sank play, or just out of logic, knowing that...
Probably a Sank play. We have mains. We have secrets. Yeah, this is probably a Sank play. Probably rushing the Boost Ball. Alright, Leaf now having STK hints knows what we need, which is everything, and then some.
In terms of remaining hints, we have Aegon Energy Controller, FTA, and Lower Torvis.
And then once we find Cobalt, all Sank.
Are we going to get challenge missing? Vote now on your phones. Not today.
Wow, Rinchon was actually expecting it.
Yep. It's usually that top bit. Kinda want Leaf to go back to Aegon first. Just because we know the grab boost in there will be there. We can clear out a little bit of Aegon, get the grab boost. Also, hold on, Training Chamber hints.
Thanks, game.
Do thanks, game.
That is our Cestrion special.
I actually just genuinely think Leaf should be in. Should be in Aegon right now. Do you disagree?
I mean, we have one useful hint. 1, 2, 3, 4 items left. Because we have Aegon Energy, Vent Area A.
Yeah, Aegon Energy, Storage C, Transport Center, Vent Area A. Sand processing we know is well, it could be a moment, but it isn't. We could do sand processing well, but the reason I like it is just so we can pick up the grab.
Yeah, I would loop that grab in.
Like I would do grav into. I guess maybe we don't want to do it until we have whatchamacallits.
Well,
Until we have boost, so we could do crossroads.
All right, so here's the thought process I will propose to you. Leaf knows where gravity is. Leaf is soon to pick up the boost ball hint. I think at that point you follow that into Lower Torvus, beeline straight for Sank to go get your boost ball, loop that into Hall of Combat Mastery, get back to Aegon, pick up your gravity boost, and then turn around. So,
I guess I would like to play a little bit
or,
more if we could get, if we go through get into Torvus to the side.
Yeah.
If we knew how to do that, then.
Well, actually, we're gonna. Actually, if we're gonna pick up the boost ball anyway from Sanctuary, that will just loop right back into Torvus from the side.
I mean, research is Echo.
That's a visor. That is the Echo visor. Okay.
So that tells us something.
That also locked my spider ball. Okay, where the heck is Spider then?
I like grabbing this. We can just go straight up.
Yeah.
See?
Oh, Rinchon cancels screw attack. Okay, that's not gonna work.
I guess we can now go up. Did we go up to ATS here?
I think if you're Rinchon, you grab the Grant Core key first.
I'd also like just to do mini gyro as well.
Yeah.
What is that? I kind of want the Randomizer developers to remove some of the stuff blocking it, so we can actually see it. I can never tell what it is.
Visual challenge, impossible.
Thankfully, Rinchon's VOD is updated, so I can check.
I'm pretty sure it's just a missile in transit station. Okay, we're going for the BSJ here. First try. Alright, we're on top.
It is indeed a missile.
There is Dark Aegon key 1 for Leaf, and Rinchon now doing mini gyro. Amber, Cobalt, Crimson. Yep, one of the best things to randomize, I feel like. There's always more you can randomize.
I actually don't like it. I'd prefer it was just normal, so it's faster. Just because it slows things down needlessly. Or at the very least, I would just like it to be an option. Alright, Hall of Combat Mastery.
I would actually like something
key.
to be an option. Ooh.
That could be either an Aegon or Tortoise.
Oh, that's
Tortoise.
Tortoise. Alright. Well, Rinchon, your angle is, you gotta straighten your angle there. Alright, so Rinchon is trying to instant morph into the tunnel. That instant morph is possible, but it is exceedingly difficult. Rinchon actually wants to straighten his angle so he's more aligned with it with screw attack. So you can screw attack.
He wants to bonk?
That way.
No. We don't have to do this now. We're getting. Well, actually, it'd be nice to do it now. Because we don't know if Screw Attack. We don't know where Spider's gonna be.
Yep. Leaf is having a decisive moment in Corvus Temple. Looks like we're gonna head down to Corvus. And Tyrannosaur were asking the question, was that randomly the vanilla gyro solution? So what was it? Amber? Cobalt,
I don't know. I wasn't paying
Crimson?
attention.
Amber, Cobalt, Crimson? If it's Amber, Cobalt, Crimson, yeah, that was vanilla.
Calling Chamber E. Hazencliff is a logical check. No.
We have so many misses.
We have left in Sank. Just Watch Station, Access, Sank Energy, and CAD-W. And we know we can't grab Boost, but it looks like Leaf is going to be doing some Lower Torvus stuff here. Because we just got air underwater. I feel like we'd take this and go to one of the other doors, no? Spider is unknown, Kara. I actually don't know why we got air underwater for this if we're gonna go this way.
Actually, if you're Leaf and you have air underwater, I would have taken this to Gathering Hall or Catacombs so you can get the Emerald Hint and the, in Dungeon's case, the Dungeon Hit.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. I'm like, why are we doing that?
Yeah.
That makes more sense. Why not Hive Gyro? We can do Hive Gyro here. I wonder why Rinchon elected not to do Hive Gyro.
Hive Gyro logically requires Boost Ball, Spider Ball. We get scouted.
Actually, yeah. But do we need anything after Boost Ball and Spider Ball? Oh boy.
Oh,
is that Cobalt? That has to be Cobalt.
That's a locked Cobalt. Okay, that's a locked Cobalt. So we don't care about anything on Dynamoworks.
Yeah, Dynamoworks is dead. That's amazing info.
Yeah. That's also bad because we will never see Cobalt hints. So we need all of our
like,
information.
You know, a standard thing.
Yep. Yep. So we need all of our information for our remaining 2 hints, which is FTA and Aegon Energy Controller, and Gathering Hall and Catacombs. That's it. So we have 4 useful hints.
It would just be that the Chickakee hint is locked, dude.
Oh, that would be terrible.
That would be horrendous. Missile in the tunnel.
Yep, chat, it's very possible our Chickakee hint is behind the Cobalt Translator. This seed is brutal. I mean, considering what we've had to go through so far just to get bombs, I mean, it's bad, but it could be worse.
Yep. It's mediocre bad.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't know.
Like, if you think about it, a lot of our majors have just been gifted to us. We know where 2 more of them are once we find Spider Ball.
Yep.
Oh, if Spider Ball is hinted on Cobalt, that's actually terrible.
Yep. 6 full hints completely locked away. I wonder if it's actually worth it to just go for, like, if you were playing Leno or someone, yeah, like, would you do I've Got More Secret World for that?
No. To get Cobalt, no. I would just leave it there and just say it's casino mode, and whatever we need to find, we'll find it.
You wouldn't, like, I feel like it might be worth it in this case, like, especially considering we have Chickakees and we have only one of them.
Well,
You know what I mean?
that is true, but on one hand, until we find Spider Ball, there's actually a lot of the game still locked out to us. Because we know where Annihilator is, that also locks checks. Echo Visor's behind Spider Ball. Like, I feel like the Boost Ball could very well be behind Spider Ball. It's very possible we were just supposed to get that gravity boost in Mineshaft, and it's just like in Transcendental East.
Actually, like, if you were playing, you might even just consider skipping Spider and Boost. Do you know Emperor-ing Spiderless?
I would not wish Emperor-ing Spiderless on anyone, and that's people who've done it. I mean, we have
You know what
Cat
Cathuman posted the other day? A setup. And beat the fight, and I kid you not, dude, 45 seconds.
Really?
Spiderless.
Question in chat: Spider Ball cannot be in main gyro. It is locked by Annihilator, and Annihilator is locked by Spider.
What is that? I don't think it could be a boost. That's a missile.
Oh, Rinchon waited too long to say hello to Quentin, or whatever the robot is here. Just get back in the orb. Get back in the orb. Get back in the orb. Oh, never mind. Alright, so O'Lear is fully in logic.
Indeed. And then after that, we watch station. Yep.
Watch Station Axis. Not Watch Station yet. Baby Spider.
Excuse me. Yep. I accidentally a word.
Amber, Cobalt, Crimson. Yeah, that's a vanilla puzzle. That is absolutely a vanilla puzzle. So that is now 3 instances of is this even randomized?
Okay, now I guess we go back to watch station access, and then yeah, KW back to Lower Torvis. Finish
So, let's
off.
see. With gravity boost, okay, so there's actually a lot to do in Lower Torvis. Once we get gravity, we have Transcendental East, Dungeon.
The only thing that we can't do in Lower Torvis is Under Temple Boss and Gathering Hall. That's
Yep.
it.
Technically, also Transcendental South. We still need that Annihilator.
That is
Yes,
correct. That was
Temple
non-logical.
we have Under Temple Access. We have Hydro Chamber Storage. Transcendental East.
We got a whole list. And then at the bottom, if you want to read it.
Yep. Reading is hard.
Was it storage or station that was? Yeah, it was the station. That was the key. Okay. Launch station access. Is this boost? Yes. Or cannon. Well, hold on. Could also be cannon.
It could be cannon. I don't think it's going to be cannon in this case.
Good to scan it though. It is boost. Okay.
Yep. So now we can add in Dark Torvis Arena 1 and 2 to the list of things we can do. We can add in Torvis Plaza access to our list.
In terms of sank,
We have Vault.
vault, right?
Yep.
Vault. Oh, we're unlocking this. That's fine.
Yeah, I like
Check
this unlock
ATS.
here. Yep, I like this play. Yep, so Spider Ball cannot be vanilla in the seed, chat. Unfortunately, it is a completely locked region.
Bruh. You know what's in lobby? You wanna know what's in lobby?
Don't you dare say it.
Darth the Dank entrance. What'd you think I was gonna say?
I was worried you were going to just say Sank entrance, but yeah, not quite there yet.
Tank entrance. Not without Spider. Which speak of the devil, and it doth appear. ATS barrier as Spider Ball can. Sunburst as well. Whatever that is, we grab it. I think that might be cannon. Ah, that's actually cannon.
That? Oh, that's a big one. Yeah, that's Cannonball. Cannonball and ATS. Oh, that's a bonk. Is that
Did
Cannonball?
we grab that yet?
Yeah, that looks like Cannonball. Yeah.
Do we want to grab
Cannonball,
that?
Boost Ball, right next to each other.
I think we open up the barrier no matter what.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's definitely Cannonball.
We grab it now. Oh, Vent Area A. We're in Aegon. Leaf is elected to go to Aegon. Oh, is that? What is that? What is that? Oh, it was missing. It looked like a visor for a second.
Yep. Leaf electing not to get gravity boost yet. Probably going to grab it on the way back through.
Probably storage C and then grab boost. Did
Well,
Leaf check the hints? I'm actually surprised we didn't go grab and then this and then we can leave. I actually think we should have done grab first. Aegon energy controller into this. That makes way more sense than doing this.
Actually, in this case, Spider Ball is going to be go mode because we just use that to pick up Annihilator. Area is dead for that reason. We don't need any other items beyond Spider Ball. We know where Annihilator is. Rinchon does not quite yet know where Grav is, but... Oh, you know what? That Grav might still be important because we do not know where the chickpeas are yet.
Yep. Yeah, we can save warp out of save warp out of SAM processing save station. So I think I would have preferred going. Actually, well then we have transit station as well, or transport center as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what's to check. So I don't know what a good route here is in Aegon is. KW, what do you have for us? E.
Energy.
Wait, did Rinchon check Vault? I don't think I saw Rinchon check Vault.
No, Rinchon check Vault. Yeah, Rinchon check Vault.
What was it?
Not important. Whatever it was. I didn't see what it was, but Rinchon does not care. Rinchon, you are canceling your screw attack. You need to let yourself block off the wall to pick up the item. So please, when you watch this back later on, use that piece of information.
It was a missile, I think.
Leaf has 9 power bombs. Max does not have a power bomb to kill the 27 Metroids and the 2 Arrow Troopers here.
That's the Echo's experience.
Yep, we can erase Dynamoworks and Sank Map from our desired checks today. They are permanently, well,
yeah.
Not permanently. They are just locked out.
Yeah.
Oh, this instant morph that Rinchon is trying to do is much harder than screw attacking into.
Almost got it. I think just space jumped a little late.
You actually want to morph later than you think you do, so you let your momentum carry yourself up into the hole. It's a tough instant morph.
I don't think we need to do this. Like, I don't think we need to go for it too hard, no? Yeah, I think we should go.
Hey, Rinchon, do you do Hive Entrance here?
Does that answer your question?
I think that answers my question. Imagine Hive Entrance actually being a check today.
I enjoy me some Darth Dank entrance. I would enjoy that. Looks like that's what we're going for. Yep. Do we save warp after this? I don't think we do. I think we go to Aegon.
Do Aegon Energy Controller, and then Mining Station B. If that's the case, Rinchon is just gonna pick up the one missing piece that Leaf has. So that would actually give Rinchon a pretty significant lead.
Oh my god, we're in go mode.
Oh, storage C, go mode, Spider Ball.
Okay.
Actually,
when
no,
does Rinchon get to
yet.
that? That's the question here.
Not yet. We need 3 chickadees. We only know where 1 is. I'm sorry.
That's right. We're not done.
I'm sorry. I just ended your world there. I feel like the air was deflating. But with Spider Ball, we can now check every location.
But yeah, I think it's just clear up Aegon with these hints and then go to Lower Torvis and grab those hints. And then after that, it's time for a casino. Darth Dank entrance, what do you have for us? Oh my god.
Oh my
No,
god.
it might be. Is it?
No, this stupid bug. Bonk into it. Bonk into it.
Aegon.
Okay. Okay, there we go. But now, you know what is available to us that nobody wants to check? Dank entrance.
Dank entrance. What do we have left in Dark Aegon?
We have the Annihilated from Junction Site, which opens up Ink Cache 2.
Oh, that's right. Yep. Yep, Annihilated. So TTS is now logic. Gathering Hall is in logic. Tortoise Plaza is in logic. Ink Cache 2 is in logic. Sand processing, yes. Hallman are dead. We don't know about Tumos yet, do we?
Tumos is dead. Tumos was an early...
Dark
That's a Dark Animal, yep.
Had that on
26
for some reason.
Yep.
Under Temple Boss is logical. Dank entrance. Dank map is dead. Airy is in logic. Watch station, yes.
Yep, there's only 3 checks in the game. Sorry, there's 4 checks in the game, completely inaccessible to us. Sank map, Dynamo Works ×2, and Hive Dynamo Works, which is our Cobalt translator.
I'll put Hive Gyro as the check, not Hive Dynamo for Cobalt. That is my bad. And Gyro's now in logic, yes. And
Yes.
Hive Temple is also in logic.
Yep.
Oh no, it is dead. It's dead. It's
Yeah. Well, it's in logic, but it's dead. We don't care about quad.
Okay, remaining Ingive keys in Torvis. And then after that, it's just, we have 1 more Aegon key and 2 Torvis keys. So
Yeah,
do
we
we go
still have-
back for Incash 2 if we leave here?
We're heading towards Crossroads right now to get this SDK, and I think we're following this into Torvis.
We don't
Leaf
have
did
boost
not
for the
pick up
SDK.
You're right. We also did not pick up the gravity boost from from Mineshaft, I'm sorry.
Nope. But this does route nicely into grabbing the Aegon energy last, I guess.
Transport Center. We have Transport Center open now
Yep.
at the hour 46 mark.
In terms of remaining beam related, we have unlimited beam ammo and double damage, and then after that it's unlimited missiles. So we only have our multiplayer items left. So Rinchon is going to find that spider. So now it's a key casino. Oh boy.
Yep.
Transport Center has missile. That looks very green for some reason. For a second there. That was weird. We still don't have a worm hint, so okay. We could have a key on worm. That'd be fun.
I think Leaf should do an egg on energy control here. Okay, does not look like we're save warping.
Probably just taking this route. Sand processing could be a big deal here. What is here? The mining plaza is dead.
Yep,
Where's that?
just a missile.
So, Aegon Energy is our last light Aegon check. An hour and 50 minutes in. Oh boy.
And all because our Morph Ball bombs were on Venomous Pond. It was such a silly logic chain to get to that point.
Yep. Where does Leaf go after? Torvis, right? It's gonna be awkward, but... Or do we go back to Sank here and find the boost?
No, I think if you leave, you follow the gravity boost into Lower Torvis, you get the rest of the Emerald Hints.
You don't want to grab the boost?
You can follow that into Sank for the boost. What do we need boost for in lower Torvis?
True. We do have I guess the plazas.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, the plazas having progression would be kind of bad. Oh, that was a very clean bioenergy for Rinchon. And this is not Spider Ball.
Yeah, I think everybody last location's that.
Yeah.
Oh, nice bonk.
Well, actually, because there's an SDK here in bioenergy,
Oh yeah, maybe not.
it does route in kind of nicely. Now, Leaf actually does have one advantage over Rinchon right now. Rinchon has tried 4 times to get the Echo Visor in main research and has not been able to get it. So Rinchon has to go back to it. Also, Leaf has the gravity boost, which may or may not be a factor.
My favorite way to kill Metroids. Visor and Sank.
Wow. Thanks, game.
Okay, do we go to Incash 2 yet? If we're Leaf here.
Ah, that's super orphaned. I don't know if you do. I think you have to go for our hint density in lower Tortoise at this point.
Does Leaf know the this is the problem though. Do we know how to get to
No,
Screw Attack Bonk or
no,
which is why I think we're going back to Sank here.
Yep. So for hints, we have Catacombs and Gathering
And
Hall.
Gathering Hall. That's it.
That's it. Actually, FTA. So we have 3 hints.
Oh, FTA, yeah. We are missing a joke hint, an Aegon key hint, a Morbus hint, and a Torvis hint.
Alright, Rinchon's about to pick up the Annihilator Beam.
Okay. Where does Rinchon go after? Just low Taurus? Pretty simple, right?
But Rinchon does not have Gravity Boost, does not know the existence of Gravity Boost location yet.
Yeah.
I think if you're Rinchon...
Yeah, sorry, after clearing out Aegon, we go to Taurus.
I think you go to Torvis, but... That's assuming Rinchon decides to fully clear out the rest of Aegon? I don't know...
I feel like you do, because Rinchon has not done Mining Station B or Aegon Energy Controller.
True. What if Morbus holds a Torvis key? That could very well be possible. Yeah.
That is a possibility. We have no info on that yet.
We do have 2 worm keys. They were relatively in free spots. If you want to get by that quad, you just need a Morph under him at this point.
Now we just open up Transit Station.
Yep.
Then
Well,
we go
actually,
grab
now
the
we-
key. You take this portal again.
Yep. Yep, so Rinchon having the boost ball on this pass is going to get another SDK. So that's going to be a 3 SDK lead that Rinchon has over Leaf.
One of them is War Ritual Ground, so not a big deal. Just 10 seconds.
Yep. It's literally on the way.
Well, Leaf is going to get the Torvis key in Holo Combat Master. Excuse me, Leaf.
Presumably. Yeah, presumably Leaf will get this. We're killing the quad, so I wonder if this is going to be a... Okay, so we're going to try the instant morph into the screw attack. Yeah, Rinchon. Okay, this is a crossroads play.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna be.
This does route smoothly toward us,
Yeah.
though. We'll see. Hopefully, we don't do that.
This could. I mean, this could be. You follow the boost ball to arena and plaza. I can see that happening.
Yeah. We know that would not be the optimal play, just because of the gravity boost.
Yep.
But Rinchon doesn't know that. It could just be the lower turbo size. Grab somewhere. Or we do something goofy and take that Annihilator and go straight to Incash too. That would be crazy. Probably an incorrect play. Very conservative, at least. When do we route an FTA? When do we think we do that? It's a very orphan check as well as an orphan tint.
It's 2 checks and the hint.
It is Sank entrance check as well.
And then, because we have Seeker's Dark Visor, we can just route that in back into the front door Sank. I would not hate it if we did that soon.
Definitely do lower Turvis first, and then
Yeah.
I guess we might exit out the front, go to Wind Chamber to do that. I don't know. Why are we fighting these dudes? Oh, to go to... I guess yeah, we're going to go energy.
If Rinchon goes out this door, however, we're going to say goodbye to Cannonball.
That is true. And it looks like we were saying goodbye to Cannonball. Meantime, Leaf has gotten the Torvis key.
Yep. Now, this is a key Rinchon did not pick up.
Yep.
This is just like the main research trying to get the Echo Visor. So this is 2 things Leaf has over Rinchon that Rinchon has tried multiple times to get and failed at. Just wasn't able to do it. That may or may not come to factor later.
Rinchon's going to save the Cannonball.
Okay, Leaf is about to get the information that Dynamoworks is completely dead. And should also piece together the Sank map is now completely dead. Leaf has not pieced that information together yet. Because we are making an effort to scout Dynamoworks tunnel.
It's a colossal mess here.
You know, at the 2-hour mark, I'm a little surprised we have not seen any of our multiplayer pickups yet. None of them.
Unless Mining Station B was just a multiplayer item and I just missed it.
No, that was definitely a missile. That was just an expansion. The missile launcher models. It's yeah, it was double light ammo. Yeah. Hey, Roy, you're always surprised when we don't see Airy 5 minutes into a seed.
We're definitely not going to see it until we.
Airy is going to be a hard. Yeah, Airy is going to be a hard last location.
Yeah, that's too small to be a multiplayer. Definitely anymore. So Leaf is just going to finish off Sank here. Now Leaf is going to have access to a bunch of Sank checks that Rinchon didn't have around the first time around.
Yep. One of them is going to be in one of our SDKs in Sentinel's Path, sorry. But main gyro chamber will be a new check for us. Watch station will be a new check for us. Conceivably, once you find the boost ball, Airy could be a thing, but I really don't think you do Airy in this situation.
Nope.
Not yet.
Yeah, no.
It's too early to gamble on Airy.
Leaf can do main gyro now.
Yes.
I will say area is a cool room. It is very cool to be the top of the fortress. It is a cool room. I understand why KOR enjoys area. Going there is very cool.
You have a good boss. I mean, you have a boss fight with a really good song attached to it.
Mm-hmm.
Who is leading? I would say right now Rinchon has an advantage. Has a couple of SDKs that Leaf does not have, although one of those is War Ritual Grounds, which is irrelevant in the grand scheme because it's on the way to the final boss. However, Leaf has 2 items that Rinchon does not, and Rinchon has gone for both of them multiple times. Yeah, currently the Torvus keys are unhinted, they may remain unhinted.
They will... Yeah, only 2 hints left, or 3 hints. FTA and Catacombs Gathermill. Dungeon as well is another hint, but in terms of... But that's only for 1 check.
If Dungeon is a key, that's 50-50
We can get it, it's
Torvus.
logical.
Yeah, we can get it, but it's 50-50 Torvus or Worm. Because remember, Worm keys are also unhinted. We don't have any information on that yet. We also don't know what's on Worm.
The only check right now that is not logical or dead is Worm. That's it. Everything else we can check.
Yep.
These players really love these missiles.
Like I said, who needs unlimited missiles? They're just everywhere. Alright, chat, at the 2-hour mark. Who thought we'd be here this long? At the 2-hour mark, make sure you give our runners a follow. They put on a great race for us, and they are doing all of the things. You can also follow Drake by Cocom. You can also follow me, the guy with the mic. This has been an interesting one so far. As another reminder, this is a lower bracket round 2 match. The winner will go on to face Astral Echoes. The loser will be eliminated from the tournament. There's a pretty light agreement today. Runners' agreements were just new patcher and multiplayer items. And then the winner of this match, who faces Astro Echoes, the winner of that particular match goes on to face TGC in the round 4 of the lower bracket.
Oh, almost got it. Just scammed.
We saw the spider ball actually connect and lost it. How does that work?
Got absolutely scammed. Yeah, even on keys, on Torvus keys at least, but see how the checks go here. Leaf does have more, actually going to end up with more checks here somehow.
Medium low, high
Wait, is Leaf just ahead? Wait,
Leaf is still missing 2 SDKs. That
Crossroads? Yeah, just missing Crossroads is the big one. Reactor Core, we're going to drive by that one.
Yep. So if there's a reason to rush back to Aegon, for example, like say we have intel on what Worm has, we just route Crossroads in with that.
Now we're finally grabbing Echo. Now we do watch station, no? No? Main gyro first?
Main gyro.
Main gyro, okay.
Leaf might be routing this back into lower Torvus. We did move the statues, so that I think that's actually routes in pretty well. We ignore area, we get main gyro, we get watch station, double check ATS.
Vault, ATS, yeah.
Yep.
And
Lower
drop
Torvus,
strips.
get the rest of the hits. Yep. So I think this routes in pretty well with what Leaf is doing. Low, high, low.
And then from Torvus we can do Crossroads like right there.
Yep.
And then save
Yeah,
work and yeah. So doing Crossroads last might be just kind of the best.
Oh, Rinchon's just gonna go for lower Torvus. We're just gonna skip some. Like, did Rinchon didn't get sent as fast.
No.
Rinchon, I don't think I agree with this. You're here.
Yeah, we can sack the entirety of lower Torvus, or the entirety of Sank.
Yeah.
Also, main gyro's dead. Hive Gyro is accessible here. Does Leaf do Hive Gyro? Oh, we'd have to go all the way back down.
Yeah.
I guess we could check Hive Entrance, then Hive Gyro. That's a little slow.
If it was Rinchon, you could
Maybe
do
they
it right
do that
now
on our way to
because-
Crossroads.
Yeah. If it was Rinchon, you could just do that right now because that portal's open on their end, but not on
Yeah.
Leaf's end.
We do TT first, no? Yeah, TT first. No? Blog first?
No?
No.
Yes? No?
Yes?
No. Yes? I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, we have how many checks down here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I guess it is more check dense in Torvis than Zank. You only have for Rinchon very little.
Missile involved. Okay.
Okay,
That's
I
what-
believe this
that's
is, what was this? Catacombs?
Yeah, this is Catacombs right here. Our first new piece of intel in, I think, 45 minutes. Actually, no, not that long.
Recording to logbook.
Energy
Morbus
tank and a
Eve.
Morbus. Okay. Dead. We don't care about Aegon keys now.
Missile.
Related upgrade dungeon. Dead. Oh, Rinchon did not go through Transcendental south or east. I
You
would have
wanna
started
do
east and then gone through
that.
south.
Or at the very least east. To
Oh.
check the item.
Okay, I see what Rinchon's doing here. Scout Gathering Hall. Get the hint. Go through south. Go through east.
Then
Come
go back
back.
up to Upper Torvis? Or no,
Or
no, we want to go
or do the
crypt.
rest. Or do the rest of Lower Torvis. I'm not sure. One of those two. Excuse me.
Open up the crypt portal particularly.
Yeah.
What is that? No idea.
Missile.
Recording to logbook.
Thanks, game.
Exactly 3 from what?
Map station. Sank map. So Sank map is relevant, but not for any reason we care about.
Okay, last hint of the game, FTA. Funny. So yeah, unlock this, check Transcendental South. What do we scan? Yeah, TTS first. Meantime, watch station.
Yep, bomb
Yeah, it's
flopper
looking very
TTS.
likely that it's just a casino for the keys.
Mhm.
No need to do quad here. I guess we could have checked ATS there. Might have been slightly faster by like a second.
Leaf was trying to, but didn't get spin on top of the thing. It just fell.
No, I know, but like we could have just taken the portal and then on our way out, just done this.
Oh,
then.
yeah, you could have, but then you'd have to kill the respites again.
Oh, yeah. Forgot
You
about
never want to deal with respites if you can help it.
that. E.
Where are these last two keys?
Oh boy, a bunch of spots.
Yep, this is.
We have not
giving
checked
me a
all the
new-
watch station though.
Yep, this is a new check that Leap has given to us. Yeah, if this is important, that's actually going to be worse for Rinchon. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, Rinchon did not get Sentinel's Path. Would have had to have gone back up either staging area or back around. So that's why missing it the first couple times kind of feels bad.
Oh, this one was TT.
TTE is a missile. Main gyro was a missile, I think.
Yeah, main drawer
It was dead. Yeah, okay. So we have Under Transit 1, Sack Chamber, Under Temple times 2, Hydro Chamber Storage, and that's left in Lower Torvis, right?
Yep.
Yep.
That's it.
And then we have Plaza, Plaza Access, and Arena times 2 for Upper Torvis. Leaf is going for the okay, Leaf is looking at the cannonball. Yep, Leaf is going to go for the cannonball. Okay.
Doing blog and then, yeah, I guess doing blog and then into lower Torvis, and then
Yeah,
I mean,
blog
maybe
into...
maybe it would have been better to do blog first after hints. Actually, no, wait, this is fine. No, hints first.
There's a possibility if we see a red key in light Torvis, it's a hive key. Actually,
Yes.
no, it almost has to be a hive key because well, it doesn't.
How many light Torvis checks do we have? Hydro Chamber Storage, Gathering Hall, Torvis Plaza, and Plaza Access. I missed Gathering Hall. Gathering Hall was dead.
Gathering Hall's dead. So we have a 1 and 3 of our hive key for Hydro Chamber Storage and then Plaza Access. It's now 50-50 between Plaza Access for a hive key.
That would be fun. Imagine if both had a red key. Plaza and Plaza Access both had red keys. That was a missile in Gathering Hall. Alright. Resemble Edge.
I hear a key.
That's
Yes,
a key.
I do.
That's a key.
I definitely hear a key.
This has to be an Aeon or Torvis key. Torvis key.
Torvis key. Okay.
Okay, so after this, we do Under Temple Access,
Yep.
Under Transit 1 Sack Chamber, take the
you
Crypt
have-
Portal.
You have to take. You have to do a second chamber here.
Yeah. Crypt Portal, then go to Upper Torvis, do Torvis Plaza, Plaza Access, Dark Torvis Arena boss, and then to Sank.
And what do we have left in
Go.
Sank? For Rinchon, we have Main Gyro, we have Airy.
Actually, I think if you finish off Upper Torvis, I think that's when you do FTA.
Yeah, you just go out the front door and do FTA into Sank entrance there. Follow that back into Sanctuary for your remaining checks.
Which should be a key for Rinchon. So we should be going through Sank entrance.
This sounds like a regular item, though.
Yep.
Key. Oh, that's a key.
That's a key.
Aegon, okay.
Okay. No hints. This is why we write down our hints, so we don't have to do this. It's very slow.
I'm not sure what the Rinchon is looking for, though.
Torvis key hint. It's the only thing. It's the only thing left to look for.
Yep, maybe. Unfortunately, that's going to be, if it's not FTA, that's a Cobalt hint.
Oh, by the way, this puts Warp in logic.
Who wants to fight, who wants to fight Worm? Let's fight Worm for an energy tank at the 2 hour 13 minute mark.
Oh, is Worm dead? Yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
about that. Yeah, I forgot about that. I can remember that from the list.
And mining plasmas and missiles, so Worm is just completely
Okay. Yeah, I think it's play is very simple. I think we save here and then we go Sack Chamber, Under Transit 1, Crypt Portal, go back up the elevator to Upper Torvis, clean up Boost Guardian, Plaza, front door to Sank. That is the route, I think. The correct route.
And
I
then
think
if
it's
you
the
don't
most
find
check
it,
dense route.
yep. And then if you don't find it at that point, it's oh geez. We have 2 Sank checks left that we haven't seen yet, right? It'd be Sank entrance
Yeah.
and Airy.
And Hive Gyro.
Oh, and Hive Gyro. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So 3 Sank.
Wait,
Three
wait.
Sank
One of the
checks
keys has to be... Oh, okay. We don't know... We don't know whether or not the remaining Inghive key is in Torvis or Inghive. We're not sure about that.
Yep. Oh, right, because the portal chamber.
If it
Was that-
is in Inghive, then it has to be in Hive Gyro. But if it's in Torvis, then it can be Torvis Plaza or Plaza Access. So if we don't see it in if we don't see it in the plazas, then we can guarantee that it's in Hive Gyro. By the way, Rinchon, you have Sunburst. Please use the Sunburst. You're not using the Sunburst. This makes me sad.
Rinchon might be forgetting that we have Sunburst.
My feeling when the gamers don't use the Gate Boost. I love me. I love the Gate Boost. Okay. Nope. Honor Transit 1, and then... This is like the last good check under Transit 1, or the last decent check. After that is kind of far. I can understand why another player would actually go FTA instead. Oh, that I'm not sure that looked like an item. Oh, that's definitely not a key.
Nope, not a key. Missile or energy tank, most likely. Oh, light ammo. Okay.
Did we find the final burger, by the way?
We have not seen it yet. So let's add up how many total checks we have left to us. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 checks. 10 available to us. 4 unavailable. 3 unavailable to us. No, 3 unavailable to us. 3, 4. 1, 2. No, 3. I can count.
Wait, Leaf didn't grab reactor core. Am I reading that right? Yeah. What? Why did we not grab reactor core while we were in Doris? Or while we were in Sac? Oh no, do we have to give a cannonball? Yep, we do. So Rinchon, if you didn't know, you can use you can stand on top of the bomb slot that opens up the crypt portal here, and then just screw attack to the door.
Yep, yeah, screw tech right across. Or, if you still feel like keeping it, you can just take one of the other 2 transit tunnels to get out that way.
That is also an option.
But Rinchon might just be playing for time. You know, at the 2-hour, 17-minute mark, your opponent hasn't finished. You're like, I gotta go. Like, the nerves might actually be kicking in a little bit now for both of the runners.
Yeah. Although if I'm Rinchon, I think the only thing I'm nervous about is Incash 2 and those isolated Sank checks that we walk by. Maybe Hall of Honor dead, because I could have been checked. Hall of Honor dead could have been checked.
That could have been scouted 2 hours ago. Yep, we had Seekers were so early.
Yeah.
Both our runners are right there. Leaf was right in front of it. Opted not to scout it.
So now we do, yeah, we just do the thing. Boost up the pipe. Open the gates, do the plazas. The very, very, very slow checks. Nine power bombs. Yeah.
We had 9 power bombs an hour in.
Yep.
We're at the 2-hour mark now. We still have 9 power bombs.
I wonder what's actually faster here. Might be more optimal to do arena first. Actually, I don't know what gets you a check. What the latency of the check is. You know what I mean? I think Arena is slower latency but higher density by like 1. So, I don't know. Not much to talk about, you guys. I gotta nitpick routing. Like, this is the only thing we can talk about.
Actually,
it's like,
if the Torvis key is here in Light Torvis, that saves you 2 extra portal transitions.
That is true. All right. If this is a red key, it could still be a hive key, so don't panic yet. Nope.
Just light ammo. Well,
We're
Rinchon
getting it
wants
though.
I mean, we want it for, at this point, we want it for Chica.
Yeah.
Yep, Hive Gyro has not been checked yet. Sank Entrance has been available for a little while, has not been checked yet.
Nice missile. All right. Does Leaf remember that we have the Gay Burst? We do. Yes.
We do.
Unfortunately, didn't work out.
Missed. That
That's
is
a
a
red
red key. Okay, well. Could be a
This
hive
is
key.
a hive key. If it is not, then we've gotten some more info.
Okay, we are still in casino mode. That is the wrong key section. Okay, there you go. It didn't necessarily... actually, no, that had to be a hive key. Yeah, that's right. Because we were out of Torvis checks. Or Light Torvis checks.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, it could have been something else, and then it would have been Hive Gyro Chamber would have been the hive key.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. So now Hive Gyro is relevant, Airy is relevant, Sank Entrance is relevant, FTA is relevant, Hall of Honor Dead.
Light Torvis is full cleared. Light Aegon's full cleared. Oh boy, this is quite the seed. There, I mean, at least the seed is long because we're clearing out the game, rather than it being long because we've had to ping pong back and forth 2 trillion times.
So, in order, we have 2 Temple Grounds checks left, 2 Dark Aegon checks left, 2 Dark Torvis checks left, 3 Sank checks left.
Bro, what the? Where are the multiplayer items? Bro, where are the multiplayer items? Come on.
Are we sure they generated into the seed?
Let me check the RAs.
I mean, it's in the
New
RA.
patch and
but,
multiplayer pickups. Yeah.
Were they generated into the... I mean, it's true. They, like, we did see... I mean, we did see a missile on Dynamoworks tunnel, but Dynamoworks itself, we don't know. Sank map, we don't know.
I guess all 3 of them could be locked behind Cobalt. Bruh. Come on.
Well, Hive
Give me
Dynamoworks...
unlimited ammo or double damage. Come on.
Well, Hive Dynamoworks is Cobalt itself, so we know one of them has to be out in the wild somewhere if they're Cobalt locked.
Yeah, it could be Stank Map, Dynamoworks, Dungeon, Dark Oasis, all 3 of them, like all 3 of them in there.
Oh, yeah,
So, remaining checks. Let me just put these all in the chat for you guys so you don't have to open the dock. There you go. Those are our 6 remaining checks. Every single one of them is not good. Not a single one of them is good. Well, Hall of Honor Dead. Save Warp. I would like, instead, Rinchon to go to Hall of Honor Dead into Front of Sank. I don't think Save Warping here is...
Yeah, routing-wise, Hall of Honor Dead into FTA into Sank Entrance. That is great synergy right there. That's how I would route that in. And then follow that into Sanctuary for the remaining gross checks.
I just want to find unlimited missiles so I can get rid of Dark Oasis and Dungeon on the list. That's... They're just an eyesore. That's my only complaint.
I'm actually questioning if they actually got generated into the seed. Like,
Will they?
it wouldn't be the first time that
The hot dog
a preset that was a preset that was agreed to was forgotten about, and this could just be like static settings.
No. Go to Hall of Honor Dead, Rinchon.
Ooh, I mean, this is for the Profane Path key, I get it, but yeah, do Hall of Honor Dead first.
I guess we could do Hall of Honor Dead Omega last location. I don't know. I feel like Hall of Honor Dead back into Profane Path is probably better. Leaf didn't open up Crypt. I'm guessing that's why we're going Dungeon. Unless we want to check Dungeon. which they have been doing. I don't know why, but they have been doing checks that have been dead.
Leaf did check the hint dungeon, I believe, so that should be... yeah, I think Leaf just didn't open the portal. Or... Actually, I'm not really
If you
sure.
drop into the water, that'll answer our question. Oh, we have light now.
Well, we need for the portal.
Oh, we're jumping. We're going. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, so probably just an opening the crypt portal.
Dude, we're gonna collect every single key in the game. Every single one of them.
Every single one. All 18. Incorrect. This is Profane Path.
Oh. The paths. They're various paths.
They are pathing.
Yeah.
Also, third trip into Phazon Grounds, by the way.
You know what could have been cute? Our runners, now that I think about it, could have checked Sentinel's path to confirm it was a key before they left. That's a check of the sound check there. Might have been a cool idea.
Yeah, but they know it's a Skype key from their SDK hands.
I know, but the first time around when they didn't have hints.
Oh, yeah,
could've been checked.
you're right. Yeah, you're right.
I'm not sure if it's actually worth it, but it could be nice.
So now, Hall of Undead is just going to be super orphaned.
FTA hints, 2 hours and 25 minutes in. Good lord. Alright.
Oh, we're just blind checking the item. Okay. This is good too.
There's our
burger. Our 10th burger.
There's our burger. A final hint. Here we go.
There we go. It's in Sank. Oh, right.
No, Sank. Dark Aegon, Dark Torvus, and Sank. It's in Dean Cash 2! Is it? Did I read this correctly? Yes, it has to be in Cache 2. It has to be in Cache 2! Oh my god.
In Cache 2. Which we could have checked immediately after getting that Annihilator.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Wow. When does Leaf get that?
Rinchon has a commanding lead now. This is basically Rinchon's race to lose. He's up a couple of SDKs. The one in World Ritual Grounds kind of irrelevant, but the two big ones, Profane Path and Reactor Core. Oh, actually, also Crossroads.
Yep.
Wait, what? Am I missing one? Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, Leaf is about to get the Reactor Core key now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
we're
if
doing
this
this method.
Yep. If this continues as is, Rinchon will advance and go on to play Astral Echoes in the next round of the tournament. Oh, Leaf, you're spacing out your bombs too much. You gotta mash. And I mean you gotta mash.
Yeah, I mean... In Cache 2 into... Side of Torvus into go back down to Lower Torvus to get to Sentinel's Path. I wonder if you do Sentinel's Path here first, then... Well, actually, nothing routes to Sentinel's Path nicely for Rinchon here. Not doing Sentinel's Path the first time around was a mistake.
Yeah, not going back up to get that. So I think if you want to do this, you do Sentinel's Path back down to Aegon. Take the portal dupe entry, get in Cache 2, leave through Crossroads, back to Torvus, fight Chica, you're done.
I'm not sure if this is faster than going through Doomed Entry. I think Doomed Entry is faster here than doing Portal Terminal. Yeah, I think it's faster than going through Portal Terminal here. Definitely, yeah. Because we've already cleared Central Mining Station, we just book. We just literally boost, open a door, boost.
Oh, yep.
Or is this we have to take a little detour? But I think Leaf was behind even before that because Leaf was probably just going to get to the FDA hints later, and also just I think Rinchon just has done more checks.
Mm-hmm.
Leaf is probably going to route into Upper Torvis here, or to Lower Torvis after this, because Leaf has not done all of Lower. Actually, has Leaf done Lower Torvis? Wait, whoa. We were just not paying attention at all. I was just... No, Leaf has done Lower Torvis.
Yep, Lower Torvis is done for Leaf.
Lower Torvis is done. Oh, they went back to Sank. Interesting. I guess grabbing Reactor Core while you can, and then go to Aegon? No, I actually don't. I guess Reactor Core into then what? Back to Upper Torvis? What's Leaf's route? Oh no! Forgot about Worm Rinchon. No! Rinchon's gonna do Worm. We're gonna get Worm Jam.
Worm Jam! Well. Yeah, Rinchon, Red Dark Aegon, like, oh crap, I have had access to Worm for a hot minute. Already having the Worm energy tank in. So this might confuse Rinchon a little bit.
Which guy jams a jet? Yeah, it's only 2 minutes. But still. And Leaf is burning way too much time.
Yeah, if you don't get this after a few tries, just do the vanilla method.
Also, I'm pretty sure this is harder than the BSJ. Pretty sure the BSJ is easier than this.
Maybe.
Oh, we get it.
Nice.
Cares about what Draco's looks. Back to Lower Torvis? Yep. Okay. No?
Well, it's still casino mode for Leaf, so this might be a high entrance for it.
Or Hive Dynamo. Or Hive, Gyro, Dynamo, Hive. Chambers, yes. Paths and chambers, and yes. I do want to see Leaf using Boost Ball more often. A lot of random players, even really good ones, don't use Boost Ball.
Alright, this is definitely a high entrance play for Leaf.
Gonna find Inghive Key in number 1. You can get Worm Skip, so I'm gonna save the full 2 minutes. Or the full amount of time. It's gonna be, I don't actually know what Worm costs in terms of time.
Yeah,
Oh, it looks like it's gonna be Hive Gyro here.
Oh, okay.
Hive Gyro, yeah. Rinchon has forgotten about Incash 2. Look at Incash 2 all the way over there. There you go.
Yep, there you go. Oh, Rinchon. We're gonna heal him.
Doesn't,
Oh,
maybe
I
doesn't
guess
know this. Maybe doesn't
we
know
are
this.
healing. Yeah, okay. We are healing nature.
Love this. At the very least, burgling nature. I don't know if we're gonna heal it. I do enjoy burgling some nature. Alright. Hive Gyro. Is it gonna be a multiplayer item for heaven's sake? Please.
I'm actually beginning to believe that they're just not shuffled in. They're just forgotten about.
I mean, yeah, there's a chance.
It could happen. I mean, it could, you know, I mean, 2.5 hours in, it's possible they're just that buried.
Oh my god.
Okay.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 places where they could be. 2 of them we are never ever going to see. Actually, well, 4 of them we're never going to see. And now I'm guessing we're doing Hive Entrance for Leaf. What are the bad layers for healing nature in Aegon? I think I've asked this before, but I've forgotten.
The bad layers.
I know Torvis, returning to Torvis energy does some bad layers.
Yeah,
Remember
GFMC
correctly.
compound comes to mind there for that one. What does Aegon do for
Ooh,
bad
what
layers?
does it do for GFMC?
You get pirates in GFMC once you heal nature. Wait,
No, that's when you kill Chica.
that's when you kill Chica. There are some
Unless
pirates
they're
in
different
meeting-
pirates.
Yeah, there are pirates in meeting grounds I'm thinking of, but that's I think healing nature for Torvis. It's been a long time since I've healed nature.
Oh, are we doing Dark Oasis? I mean, okay. Get that off my list. This is unlimited missiles. No, what, bruh? Bruh! Where are these multiplayer items?
I think our players are wondering the same thing.
We do get to refill ammo, which is nice. Indeed, we're getting Hive Entrance.
Mod check. Mod check, mod check. Oh wow, we have 170 light ammo on the inside.
Yep. And we somehow ran out of it as well. Okay, wow. Oh my goodness. After this, where do we save warp? Oh my god, there's actually choices. What's the fastest way to get to Chica for Rinchon?
There is no great way to Chica from here. You could save work, turn around, you could follow. Oh, actually, turning around would still be faster. Yeah,
Turning around might just be the fastest option. Gain cash, do Dark to Risky 1. Isn't it absolutely fantastic? Good lord.
Oh, Leaf is gonna save work here.
Yeah, there's no great way to, well, there's no great way to upper Torvis. So I guess save warp, do profane path, tank entrance, immediately realize, uh-oh, we need to go straight to gain cash 2. Imagine if once we get to it reads all the multiplayer items and it's dungeon sank map. That would work. Just imagine if it was just that perfect.
Oh, that's rude. I feel like we've seen one of them though. Maybe. Okay, so we're gonna take the portal here. I'm going to assume we're gonna go through Sand Canyon. Rinchon, does Rinchon still have Cannonball? Or no, we waved
No.
goodbye to that. Yeah, that's
We
gone.
went goodbye to that one. Yeah.
So we will have a prolonged Chica fight on Rinchon side.
We do have good ammo, so it shouldn't be an issue. We have kitchen sink when it comes to our kit. Yeah, I guess we pick up Sentinel's Path and go Lower Torvis back up. I wish Reverse Cashby Chasm didn't require you sitting there for 11 minutes to climb up the room. I wish the ether box was actually low enough so that you could just climb it instead, because I think that might be faster than
That might be faster, but that's also contingent on our runners being comfortable doing the out of bounds.
Yeah, I just meant hypothetical. Like, they're not gonna do it 'cause it's not even the best runners, but like in this scenario, that'd be nice to be able to do. 'Cause you literally just either jump back right up to Chica as opposed to taking the elevator and doing all that stuff. Yeah, Broken Path. There's a faster way to Sentinel's Path. Would it have been faster to go to? No, we need to do. No, we would need to do ATS climb. Keep
Yeah, we
forgetting
would have had.
Caretaker.
Yeah, we would have done that. So I think just going up this way is still faster. Now, if Rinchon had done that climb immediately after getting that Necrovisor, then yeah, go up that way. Or at least done the main research half of it first. The staging area one is not that bad. Oh yes, we also have Airy. So let's see here. We have Airy, Dungeon Dark, Dynamo Works, Hive Dynamo Works, but the Hive Dynamo Works is Cobalt. Sank Entrance, Hall of Honor Dead. Three multiplayer items, assuming they weren't forgotten about, are in the pool. Among those, what, 6 checks? Oh, Leaf is going to do Sank Entrance. All right.
We're gonna find the. You know, we're gonna finally get the Torvus Kids.
We're also gonna get FDA.
Yep. So Leaf is probably about. I can't remember. I can check the VOD to see when Rinchon picked up that.
Oh, I feel like it's been 15 minutes.
You're about right. 14 minutes.
Yeah. All right, we are on key 17 out of 18 on Rinchon's side. And Leaf has also collected all 10 burgers.
Mm-hmm. Full tracker.
Full belly. Full belly.
Full tracker. For Rinchon. Absolutely complete.
Almost full tracker. We're just missing that little blue thing.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Yeah.
One day my dock will be empty of checks, and we'll have every single item and every single hint. One day. It's yet to happen. It's gotten close once, I think. But I think I was just missing Hive Entrance. But the next tournament is a prime one, so that's more likely to happen.
Yep, we don't have to worry about hints for Prime.
Just artifact hints, and that's it. They are missile locked as opposed to locked by the kitchen sink in Echoes.
So, Leaf is technically down 2 SCKs, but realistically he's only down 1 because of War Ritual Grounds. It's on the way. The only key Leaf is missing compared to Rinchon right now is Crossroads.
Yeah. So Leaf could do Crossroads right now, grab the Inghav key. Or do the... I don't know. I think we go Crossroads first here, right?
Well... No.
Yeah. Then turn around to take the side elevator to Torvus Temple.
Yeah. Yeah, get in Cache 2 first. Turn around, go to Crossroads. Get that, go to Torvus.
No, you gotta do Crossroads first, otherwise it's an extra 2 trips, right? To the Light and Dark World.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
I want to see Leaf go right here.
Go right. You do.
Go right.
You do Crossroads first here.
Oh, dang.
Okay, nope. All right.
Maybe we want to save cannon? Do we have cannon? We do have cannon, never mind.
Okay.
Wait, that doesn't matter.
Cannonball. For camera purposes, it matters because transport center. Yeah, but Cannonball's camera will take priority over Greaseball camera.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So camera will be disgusting. Do you want a transport center? For reasons beyond comprehension, I don't know. Cannonball camera is so wonky.
See, this route would have made more sense for Rinchon here. Just because look at how much faster it is than what Rinchon did.
Having the knowledge of the Torvus keys before having all the Hive keys, we're each going to end on, well, Rinchon will end on 18 out of 18. Leaf will end on 17 out of 18 because we're not going to Torvus Plaza after this.
Nope.
And otherwise full tracker besides Cobalt Transmitter.
I also don't think we're gonna find out until the credits where our multiplayer items are. Sad. Dude, I really have to use the restroom. I'm gonna leave you alone to enjoy the bug for a few minutes. Sorry about that.
Now, since we don't have double damage, we're going to have to take phase 2 a little extra slowly. Also, Rinchon is almost out of light ammo. So we're going to have maybe a prolonged adult stage here. Ooh, I don't know if all 4 of them... Okay, they do. So if you're Rinchon, you want to... No, don't use Annihilator. Don't use Annihilator. Oh, you're waiting for the chickens to come out first. Okay. I'm a little surprised Leaf went back to Light Agon to just get back to Crossroads from here. I probably would have followed through Battleground. Since you have to take the extra portal transition anyway. I mean, we're coming up on 3 hours. It's possible, you know, brain mush, get seed over with. Oh. Leaf foosball camera is taking over. I was wrong on that account. I'm sure someone's gonna yell at me. Sorry, Bash. I am not intentionally spreading misinformation.
I doth return. Were you spreading misinformation while Bash?
I might have been. Bash is gonna yell at me. So I thought that the cannonball camera was gonna take precedence in transport. Turns out the foosball actually is gonna do it.
Okay.
I was very incorrect on that. Alright, Chica is now dead for Rinchon. That is all 9 STKs at the 2-hour, 49-minute mark.
There's
Proceed
all the
directly to
keys.
Sky Temple.
Oh boy. So the worm key hint was on Cobalt.
Yep. And then any of our remaining joke hint is on Cobalt.
Mm-hmm.
And we have all of our boss info. So whatever items that were left to be hinted, we're going to be on Cobalt. We have 6 hints left. 1's a joke. 1 is worm key.
Just a worm key, and then after that it could just be
anything.
God knows what
Oh,
items.
Rinchon. Heal. Okay, let's heal nature again. Okay.
Now we're bloated on nature right now.
We have so much nature. I'm a little curious about this. We're almost at 3 hours. You know, you don't know where your opponent is. You gotta go.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe he just doesn't know about the trick to escape Chica here.
Oh, maybe. But now Dark Taurus is steeped into Crimson.
Mm-hmm. As God intended. As nature intended. I kind of like the emo Dark World. It's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. It makes it look even more toxic. The fog and... But yeah, Rinchon, if you're rewatching this, all you have to do is reload the room. So all you have to do is go past the bomb slots, like go onto the opposite side of the room. A lot of people just roll around it, like roll around the rim of the edge of the room. It's really fun. And then that's enough to reload the room, and that's it.
Yeah, you just need to get close enough to that door on that side, which really isn't all that far. It'll trigger. It'll be far enough away to trigger the reload.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's possible. I will play devil's advocate here. If you are used to Metroid Prime Trilogy, you have to return the energy for that elevator to activate.
Yep. Or rather, you have to collect it. I don't think you have to return it.
Oh yeah, well yeah, you have to collect it. Yeah. Obviously, return it in the light world, but yeah, you actually have to get the energy.
Yeah.
For that elevator to activate.
If you sequence break light suit, you probably don't need to return it. But if you're not sequence breaking light suit, then yeah.
You know, I'm not sure how the sequence breaks work in Prime Trilogy. I have not seen.
Miguel recently has been doing some Echoes any percent on Trilogy, and it's pretty similar. You just have to do some alternatives.
Well, you have to do item loss skip through the ceiling. I do know that much.
Yep. And you're not doing you're not doing infinite speed, which we haven't done since like 2014 or something.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
So item loss skip, you get the burger, you then get dark beam and light beam, then you go get screw attack, which is all the same. You just do different versions. For example, screw attack you can't do Grand Abyss Secret World. You have to do actually no wait, you might.
The boost.
Anyway, regardless, you get it. It's just different. You have to do some weird way to get screw attack. You can't do the fast method. You can't do the whatever it is. You have to do some weird infinite speed stuff as well. But it's pretty much the same route. And then after you defeat Chica, you have to steal the energy, and then I'm guessing you just Miguel does skip returning the energy with a trick, though. Because Miguel has to go back up to the light portal. Miguel does a trick where they scan they scan the whatchamacallit, the thing that gives you emerald to teleport you past the trigger, which is hilarious.
Oh, and then they take the light portal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's actually clever. I'll say be safe for Rinchon. This is a good safety precaution because you never know what Everring's going to do.
Yep. Sometimes you'll fly into the ceiling and just soft lock you. Is that what's happened? Somehow it happened to TGC.
There was actually a time where I would actually save before fighting Boost Guardian for the same region. If you bomb Boost Guardian, there is like a weird 1 in a million chance where he's starting to go phase through the floor, and then he just says, "My people need me," and he goes. You'll never see me again.
I think I've heard. I don't think I've ever seen this before.
I still have a clip of that. I still have my clip of that.
I would love to see it while we wait for the final bosses. We're still not using Sunburst. We've forgotten that the Sunburst does exist, unfortunately. And we're gonna get. Oh, we're extra getting. Oh no! Apparently, okay. I thought we were gonna get. Okay, we're still. Exactly. Also, Annihilator Beam is also an option here. I believe it's faster than Supers. There it is. Okay. That is 6 out of 10 power. Okay, Chica. Now we still have Cannonball on Leaf, so this should work, right? Was Cannonball?
Yeah. Nope.
No, we did not. Okay, good.
No, we can hear it damaging Chica, but it just wasn't quite enough.
Also, another thing about Weep Echoes is that you don't skip quad, even though you think you maybe can. Actually, I don't know if you can. But you definitely grab Annihilator so that you can do this fight without Screw Attack, because you can't do Screw Attack for this fight. Which I did not know. I didn't know they patched it in the Wii version.
Yep, they did patch it. I am having trouble locating my clip. It might not be uploaded.
Alright, Dork
Check
Samus.
YouTube channel.
Are getting dorked. Leave replenishing ammo before we go. Good. Not enough damage, but could be a little screw attack. Don't know the setup. Oh, we're just gonna get synergy. Yep.
Thanks for nothing, Dark Samus.
Rinchon kind of messed it up. Panicked a little bit, pulled out the Annihilator, started just shooting. Three-hour seed looking like it. Oh boy.
Yeah, we might not finish sub 3. It's gonna be close.
But considering the Leaf was like 15 minutes behind, I think it's actually kind of made a little bit of... I think it's because we didn't do... Actually, no, wait. Why are we... This is so much closer. Oh my god. Dorks in this, please. Thank you. Alright. Good lord, Dark Samus 2. Dark Samus 1 loses so much time. And Senator is like actually just a run killer.
Four, three, two, one. Welcome to the 3-hour mark. Hope everyone's had a good time.
So the logic chain was, if I can remember actually. I don't want to talk while we're saying GG late. Come on now. One more. I don't think, can Dark Samus drop now? I don't think she can.
She's pretty low. I don't know if she
There we go, GG's.
can. Yep, get your GGs in chat for Rinchon, finishing with the first place with official race time GDT time of 3 hours 46 seconds. Leaf throwing in the towel. GG's to both runners. We'll see if we can get him in here for an interview.
Apparently, we got the RAs wrong, Leaf says. I spent an hour hoping you would be done. Couldn't find any multiplayer items. Only noticed when my sunburst on grapple used 10 beam ammo instead of 30. Oh, man.
Oh,
So we totally got them
RAs.
wrong.
Yep.
I
Also,
mean,
welcome
luckily-
in.
Luckily, having the wrong RAs does not change the outcome of the race in the slightest.
No.
No, and also welcome in Rinchon. GG's.
GG
Welcome back,
Rinchon.
GG's.
GG.
Oh, my
Casino mode, Torvis key hint until you go to FTA.
Yeah.
How about those bombs? That was fun.
Those were fun.
I have to admit, when I went back to Torvis to do the Dark Torvis first checks, I thought I was completely out of logic because
Yeah, we
the
figured.
only checks remaining was mining station B, but it was a one-way check, and I was
And it was not logical because power bombs were locked by bombs.
yeah. So yeah, I was very confused on what I could check, and being very careful not to get trapped on tunnels. I'm also surprised wanting to go check the ints at 40 minutes. I saw a tunnel and I stepped back at that time.
Yeah, we saw that. We were like, we saw you going towards it. We're like, no, 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 no. And then you morphed and stopped, and we're like, yes. Oh, thank God. Yeah. So
Oh,
the
bombless
reason I'm
attempt.
guessing the reason you didn't realize that Torvis was logical is because. So just to clarify, did you know that climbing Great Bridge with just screw attack and space jump is beginner?
No,
Okay, that makes sense.
I didn't know.
Okay. Sorry, Leaf, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
I was just saying. I don't actually remember what I was saying. So.
All right.
Bombless went toward Sky Temple bombless for a moment. I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
Yeah.
Both
Picked
of
up
you
the
did that, actually.
grounds.
I went looking for bombs on war ritual grounds.
Yeah, that would have been a possibility too.
Mm-hmm.
And then I turned around.
So, Rinchon, you got so close to falling into that tunnel. Be like, oh, this would have been really, really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely forgot there was this tunnel. I saw the entry and I was, how does it look like in there? And then I realized I have to go back.
So Storm, you can check out the dock to see how bad it was. Just check out where the
No,
chicken
don't
keys
check
were.
out Doc. Play it.
Oh, play, yeah, that's an option
Yeah,
too.
yeah, that's a good one.
I say play it. What about you, Rinchon?
Play it.
Yeah, play.
Okay.
Okay, if I could delete my comment, you're not allowed here in the dock. Anyway,
Do not look at the deets.
I have to
so
admit that when I found out that Cobalt was completely inaccessible, I knew that one of the last things remaining was FTA. And I was thinking, okay, I'll just do lower servers, get the emerald ints, and after that I warp, I do Profane Path, and grab these ints, and then go back to Sank to do Sentinel Path. Because I was thinking that this int would be a joke int or something completely irrelevant, and that the Torvus key int was in a Cobalt int. But it wasn't.
Surprisingly, it wasn't.
no multiplayer items. Yay!
Yay!
We were certain. We were like, where are they? We were so confused.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
Like I said,
had a-
the only reason I even realized is because I use Sunburst on Grapple, and then that made me actually go look at the because I still have the RDV file up till from importing it. I think I might start looking at RDV files closer before I regenerate.
Yeah. Yeah, I realized it
I
was
won't complain
missing
because it
when.
was fun.
Yeah, the seed was fun until it went back to Casino Lands to find the keys.
On that
But,
topic, we were wondering. Both of you guys did checked like ink caches that you knew were dead, like that you knew were missile related, like Dark Oasis, Defiled Shrine, Accursed Lake. Both of y'all did those type of checks. Was that just a hot dog, or were you guys looking for unlimited missiles?
I did not check the Defiled Shrine's hand. That was a blind check.
Okay.
I never went back to my ship.
Okay.
I was looking in there because I was so confused by the seed that I didn't remember the end. And even then, I was thinking there should be multiplayer items. I'm probably behind, so I have to find them. So I'll check it anyway. It's on the way. But then I realized there was no multiplayer item when there was 4 checks left.
Yeah.
I see, what are the odds that I didn't step upon one of them? So yeah, I think 100% Aegon, Temple Ground, Tarvus. There was just a few checks left in Sank.
Hall of Honor dead.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hall of Honor
Also,
dead.
Hall of Honor dead.
Our list of things that we just don't know are Hall of Honor dead, Sank entrance, Airy, Dungeon, Sank map station, Dino Works. Those are the items
Dungeon's
we
a
don't know.
missile.
Yeah, well now we know Dungeons and Missile. We thought it was like could have been unlimited missiles, so we kept it on the list.
Yeah, we
but,
didn't realize that the wrong preset was just shuffled in the pool. We just thought that it was just a standard preset in multiplayer items world. Well,
You thought it was our RA, and you thought it was our RA, and that we just got extremely unlucky. And that
Yeah.
I'll be honest, for a minute I was like, the multiplayer items haven't picked up. Did we? And I didn't get a good look in the tunnel because I, saw the HUD system hit and stopped caring. And so I was like, maybe I saw unlimited missiles, and that means maybe unlimited beam ammo happened to also roll onto Spider Guardian here.
Yeah, those 2 quads kind of gave you a little run for your money there. I mean, they were beating you up pretty
It took
good
me a minute to remember I didn't need to actually look in the tunnel.
Yep.
Because the HUD system hints told me, oh wait, I don't need to think about Spider Guardian. It's a weird occurrence. I don't have to think about Spider Guardian.
So we have one last pre-prepared question at least, because we wrote this down all the way 3 hours ago. So Leaf, did you understand that you were not in logic with that light beam until you found Dark Visor?
I knew I was looking for Dark Visor or Emerald at that point.
Okay, so then we were curious why you didn't hunt for that logic and instead left labs or left Aegon to do something else. I think that was
because I forgot to open the gate.
okay.
I forgot to open the gate central mining station. So when I found Amber, I couldn't backtrack out to go get sand cache.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because
So
that
with
was,
the
I
gate
think, what
down, it was
initially put you
I
behind.
had to go back to Aegon. Yeah, what put me behind was forgetting that Reliquary is a Dark Visor check.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, you wasted time on that, but also because the way you routed, you did Reliquary without Dark Visor anyway. Like you could have had Dark Visor earlier.
Well, yes, but I forgot that I didn't have. It wasn't. I forgot it was a Dark Visor check, so I went there going. So I pulled the Cestrion special out of Pod W.
Which we enjoyed.
And I went. I have light beam seekers. There's Emerald's just gonna be there to put in logic. My supers are in Reliquary right now to get into Torvus. Which one? Beautiful read.
Yeah.
And two, I just forgot that Dark Visor was a thing.
But yeah, that's what we were most. That was what set you behind early, and then after that, I can't remember what happened.
I lost like 3 minutes trying to get the reactor core.
Yeah, that was one.
Those bomb dumps did not want to play nicely.
That was one, but I can't remember. I think you guys played a pretty identical route after that.
Well, there was a route divergence at the very beginning of the seed. Leaf, you went straight to GFMC compound, and you had a great.
Yeah, you were actually in the lead at that point because.
Yep, because you got your light beam on
light beam into dark beam.
Yep.
Yeah, whereas Rinchon would have had to do. Rinchon had to go back and forth a bunch, so you had the lead initially, but then you lost it with the Dark Visor, and then after that, you never quite caught up, and I can't remember why. Like it wasn't. We're trying to remember. Like, yeah, Reactor Core was bad, but you had Grav. Well, you had knowledge on Grav too, so it wasn't like. It was weird. I don't know. I'm frazzled. It's a 3-hour long seed. I don't remember what happened. I can't give you feedback.
I made there was one gamble I made in the middle where I decided rather than because I had the option of going up vanilla Sank access and going to following the the vanilla Sank access and looking for boost. I decided to gamble that boost was behind the Echo Visor and went directly for. In this case, I went directly to go get the Bioenergy SDK, check Storage C, and I think I also want to open up the egg. I want to do for Aegon Energy Controller, and 2, I want to get that gravity boost before I went back toward Torvus. I gambled that boost was not in exactly watch station access, which aged poorly.
Yeah.
Because if I'd had boost there, I actually still would have kept me from DS. Because my brain forgot that I didn't go back up for in cache 2. Because it's one check. There won't be a check key in cache 2.
Sure.
There's all of Torvus and Tank, and the only reason I even didn't go back for the upper Torvus stuff like Boost Guardian and Plaza is I wanted to go get the FTA check in the hint. Also, shoutouts to the 8 power bombs before bombs.
Mm-hmm. Shoutouts
bombs
to all 10 power bombs of both players.
Bombs in Venomous Pond is a fantastic placement. 10 out of 10.
Pretty good, yeah.
10 out of 10 would get lost again.
Literally 10 out of 10. Rinchon, that actually leads a question for you. When you got the FTA hint and you saw that your last Torvus key was in Dark Aegon, did you forget that Worm was dead at that point? Because both of you got the energy tank hint on Worm, and you did Worm anyway. Did you just forget about that?
I thought I saw a hint about Amorbis, so I checked the hint, I think, just after that, or a bit earlier when I found the last Dark Aegon key. I couldn't find it. So I thought it was dead, but I didn't remember if it was this seed or another one. So I just went there and I completely hot-dogged the in cache 2. And when I saw that it was an energy tanker, I looked at the map and saw that there was another check that I missed.
Yeah. So the Morbus hint was on Catacombs. So you did get it. It was the lower Torvus Catacombs hint.
Okay.
That was where the Worm hint was.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember.
Oh
which
yeah,
one
I
you needed to do.
remember now. When I checked the hints, I was looking for all the hints. So I checked the emerald, but I didn't check the one that was highlighted
Oh
because
no.
I thought it was a holding. So I just left one not highlighted. I think if you watch back the replay, it might have been that one.
That's fair.
Yeah, this it got me completely confused.
I mean, the early logic on this one's incredible.
Yeah, the early logic is really funny. I agree.
Light. So you have to go get amber for dark visor for light beam. To go get a suit, to get the other suit, to get your supers and
In
Reliquary.
Reliquary. To then get to Torvis.
And then go to Torvis to get your bombs out of Venomous Pond.
Yes.
Yeah.
To then the entire game is open. And then after that, go to just abandon Torvis after that. Go straight to Watch Station Access or Mineshaft or Reactor Core. Which is like
You want to go to Watch Station Access or Storage C.
or Storage C, that's also one. Unhinted Spider, of course.
Unhinted Spider. Well, it might be hinted. It's probably just on Cobalt.
Yeah.
Anybody want to out of bounds to Hive Dynamo Works to go find out if it's hinted?
Yeah.
I don't.
One thing that I was personally surprised about, and I'm sure you two were as well, when you saw the Morph Ball related upgrade hint on Battleground, you're like, okay, yes, this is either our bombs or our power bombs. This is great.
I never read the hint.
Oh.
That's right. You didn't read that?
Yeah, you
I didn't fight the fight until I was going back through for the portal later.
Oh, that's right. But Rinchon, you definitely saw the hint. And you're like, yes, this is going to be the power bombs or the bombs. It's great, and it's just a burger. And where are we supposed to go next?
I do like the power bomb locked, or the bomb locked power bombs.
Yeah.
Yep, that was
a good information about the whereabouts of bombs.
But honestly, the MVP of the seed is honestly Hive Dynamo Works key bearer.
Yeah, that one cut off a few checks, which was nice.
Bad checks. Because that just cuts out Spider Guardian and Sank Map. Who wants to do either of those?
You had Light Suit, if you found Cobalt. You know.
Yes.
I mean, it would have told you, you wouldn't have had
Cobalt
you wouldn't have had
dead.
to Hound Cobalt at least, so that's nice.
I did enjoy getting to go into lower Torvis without gravity, just so I could go to Sank.
Yeah, I was
entire
actually
purpose
wondering.
Up the return trip for later.
We were thinking if you knew how to climb transit station or transport center without boost, the great route would have been to go to Aegon to clean up Aegon and then go to the back to Torvis that way, because you would have had grav and you could have done more of Lower Torvis. I'm guessing you just don't know how to do that, right?
Of course not. I haven't learned anything. Ignore the fact that Leno, Baja, and I have taught me a lot. I've not learned anything.
I mean, let's be fair. That Screw Attack Bonk is it's more difficult than it needs to be. There's still setups for it, and you can still miss it.
So the remaining Hive key, by the way, Leaf, is in Torvis Plaza.
I was curious.
Yeah, that's.
I was curious where key number 18 was.
I believe that's the only. I think you've gotten every hint as well. Yep, you got FDA.
Every hint, every item.
Yep.
There are no multiplayer pickups.
Yeah.
Sad face.
Yeah, it makes me sad because those are one of my favorite parts of randos, getting to blast things apart with Unlimited Annihilator. I'm pretty sure I asked for multiplayer picks, mostly just because I like Unlimited Beam ammo as an item.
Mm-hmm. Yep, just spam Annihilator that way. All right, Rinchon, with this victory, you will be moving on to face Astral Echoes in the next round of the tournament. How do you feel about your race next week? Might be 2 weeks.
Yeah, probably next week. Yeah, we'll see. Astral was nice enough to mentor me during a match. in the first stages, in the Swiss stages. So yeah, I want to do that match against them and see how it goes.
Excellent, and good luck to you for that one. Leaf, unfortunately, with this loss, you are now eliminated from the tournament. What kind of thoughts and perspective do you have about your participation with the tournament? That's right, you didn't do Prime. I'm thinking of Kmere. With the Echoes Mentor tournament. I'm getting all my mentors mixed up.
I mean, I have very much enjoyed getting to learn how to play this game somewhat better. I mean, Leno can confirm I have improved since I was doing casual multi-worlds with him.
Mm-hmm.
I will continue to do casual multi-worlds with him because this game is fun.
Oh, absolutely. I'm firing up one right now.
Oh God.
Oh. But I've enjoyed the process. I know that Baja took a lot of inspiration from Link to the Past community to bring this over to the Prime community.
Dude, shoutouts to Baja, man. What a great idea.
Shoutouts to Baja. Good at everything he touches.
Except GFMC. Moving on.
I said what he touches. That would imply he touches GFMC. But the mentors, I appreciate the mentors giving their time. I appreciate all of my opponents being willing. I didn't have to do a single async. So. Which helps. But I enjoyed getting to get involved in a new community. I like Rando, so. And I will say, as much as I enjoyed the tournament, I am happy to be out of it because I'm overworked in tournaments because I can't say no to tournaments.
And there's definitely not an Ocarina of Time multi-world tournament going on. There's definitely there's definitely not the Link to the Past League.
I'm definitely not racing again here on SpeedGaming in 4 hours. You're right.
Yeah.
But
yeah, speaking of SpeedGaming, coming up at the top of the hour on this very channel, we actually have an SMZ3 match going on. We have Nochi Bato versus Cantaloupe Me. That should be an exciting one.
Ooh,
I'm not sure who's on the call for. Yeah, I'm not sure who's on the call for that one. I haven't looked. But yeah, that'll be coming up at the top of the hour, and then at 9 p.m.
25 minutes from now.
We
for
actually have a Link to the
speakers.
Past. Yep. We actually have a League Season 7 Invitational match, Sphere Funity. That's an interesting team name. Versus Risky and Terrible. GFE and
Fear Funny and Risky and Terrible Gambits.
Oh, okay. Okay. And then, so GFE and P-Train are going up against J Masha and Simple Clips. That'll be an exciting match as well. That'll be on SpeedGaming Main.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll have a couple more matches later than that. But,
Meanwhile, on the Echo side, we have Rico versus McCollier. That'll be on SpeedGaming 3. That'll be tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. This match, what time did this match start? 5?
This was
like
4 p.m. Eastern.
4 p.m.
So
Eastern.
this match started at 4 if you don't want to do time zones and want to figure that out. But you can also check out the schedule page, which is linked in chat. I think it says.
And the runners agreements for tomorrow's match are also new patcher and multiplayer pickups. The same one for today.
I hope they get them.
Yeah.
Like I'm not offended by it at all. I had a great feel fun with the seed. I'm just willing to heckle because it's funny.
Mm-hmm. And we can always blame Reed because Chicken was involved. I mean, wait, what? Hi?
I mean, Reed didn't even touch the seed, and I'm blaming Reed anyways. So,
I mean, you guys. It's a Cestron seed. It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter who gendered. It's a Cestron seed.
We did have the suit in Pod W. Yeah. But yeah, thank you, Leno. Thank you, Drake, for your time and experience in the commentary booth here.
Thank you.
And thank both of you for putting on this great race for us. Make sure to give him a follow. It's linked just above in chat. You can also follow Drake, my co-com. You can also follow me. I'm just the guy with the mic. But that's going to do it for us for now. We will see you tomorrow. We'll see you in 25 minutes if you're going to watch SMZ3. Drake, go ahead. Sign us off.
We'll see you next mission. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.